Anything.
We got the topics. What's happening, family? This is another episode of Open Field Podcast. This is our Wednesday episode. Shout out to my guys who are in here right now: Riddell, Brandon, Michael Baldino. Hopefully, he can get a camera on sometime soon. Our guys might be coming more with us, but so far, Riddell, you take it over, man. What are we talking about today?
All right. This should be a good episode, of course. We have less people. We might even be able to throw in some college football. So we'll see if we get to that point. But, of course, we're going to start off with Open Field Awards of the Week. I'm sure a lot of people love to see our awards. We do be posting on Instagram when we can. Make sure you guys go follow our Instagram, Open Field. I think that's it. Or Open Field Podcast, one of those. And with that said, let's start off with our Rookie Glaze Session of the Week. Best Rookie of the Week. Who do we think it is? We'll start off with Michael and then go around.
Not gonna lie, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go Malik in what he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, dog. Like,
sounds so much alike.
He single-handedly almost won that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm not the one to want to glaze one rookie every week, but I feel like we have to again.
I respect it, Brandon.
I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison Jr. on this one. I know he didn't, exactly go off as much as we used to, especially from week 2 or whatever.
It's been 1 week.
I know, but week two, we saw him really tear up the field or whatever. But this week, he had kind of a
in
the stat sheet, he didn't fill up the stat sheet, but I think he looked really good. The rest were really good. If your boy Kyler could get him the ball a little more, I'm getting sick of these 5 targets a game, 6 targets a game, or whatever. If you could just throw him the ball a little more. But Marvin Harrison Jr., I think he's really coming into his own. In the film room, if you watch the film, bro, he was looking good.
Okay. My turn. Michael, stop doing that. Stop picking Malik Neighbors before me. I don't like that.
Oh, I was I thought I was doing something else.
When I tell you after editing videos, this is deja vu. It's dog. Y'all.
I'm sorry, dude. We pick Malik Neighbors all the time, but it's just bro, what can
just
you say?
Him.
What can you say, bro?
He's him.
What can you say,
man?
I mean,
I said in the beginning of the year, I'm sure Michael was at the very least. I don't know if he was on the same time with me, but he definitely.
No, I was
did Neighbors.
Yeah.
But not only will Neighbors be the best rookie wide receiver, he might be production-wise, stat-wise, one of the best receivers, period. Bro, his start right now is ridiculous. Another 100.
Hold on, wait a minute now. He ain't gonna be the best rookie wide receiver of all time. I ain't gonna say that.
No, that's not what I said. I said
okay.
He's gonna be one of the best receivers production-wise this season, period.
Oh,
yeah. I can see that.
He's locked for top 15. I mean, at this point,
sure.
What he's doing, come on, bro.
He's doing crazy. And like I've said before, it's the versatility with Malik Neighbors. You can use him in so many different ways as a receiver. There's no one dimension. Obviously, he's a great route runner, contested catching. Anywhere around the field, he can run the full route tree. He's a complete package, which allows Daniel Jones to not look as bad. We see what Jettis could do with Sam Darnold. Malik Neighbors doing the same thing with Daniel Jones right now. So
yeah.
Hey man, Malik Neighbors, my rookie.
I mean, without Malik Neighbors, nothing on that offense will work. There is legit. We were saying, what else is there other than Malik Neighbors? Worried that he would have a Justin Hyatt.
We still glad Malik Neighbors. All right, my turn. I'm gonna go with the guy who actually won this week. It feels like we've been naming the same names, but honestly, the same rookies have been cooking. I'm gonna go with the one and only cooking right now in Washington D.C. Jaden Daniels, again, another 80+% completion game. The guy's averaging over 82% a game completion wise this season. That is insane. We're talking that is rookie Madden numbers, man. You're making damn near every throw. Jaden Daniels blew out the Cardinals, the guy that Brandon was rooting for. Honestly, man, what he's been doing, they're the best team so far record-wise, just about in the NFC East. And no one was expecting that, man. This could be another RG3 or CJ Stroud year, man. Like he can very well have them boys in the playoffs, and nobody was expecting that. So I'm going with Jaden Daniels.
I honestly see them beating the Cowboys.
Me too.
I can honestly see it. And this is the first time I've said that in a while. I'll say like 7 years.
And with the way Jalen Hurts been playing, they can beat the Eagles too.
Oh no, yeah, when everybody comes back, the Eagles are winning. But
now the Eagles have too much talent. Now if they get AJ Brown back and all of that, then I don't see that happening. Even with Jalen Hurts playing the way he's playing, very inconsistent, very mid-ish. But I can still see them winning.
Brandon, once all you gotta do is if you're depending on as long as you don't turn the ball over, you can almost guarantee Jalen Hurts gonna make a turnover. And Jaden Daniels is looking like a guy who scores when he gets a chance. So that's one thing that can get determined.
I understand, but the X factor is AJ Brown, bro. He can torch that defense. I mean, you saw what he did with Jair Alexander, and Jair Alexander is a really good corner.
And Devontae.
And the Packers have a good secondary. The Redskins secondary is still very
one of the worst.
Yes, it's still very bad. That can lose them the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think one factor that I didn't take into account that I honestly should have is this was the Cliff Kingsbury revenge game. They were going to be hyper focused on beating the Cardinals since those are the guys that blame Cliff Kingsbury for everything. It's all his fault and fired him. So I didn't even take that into account because when you have a chip on your shoulder, you're just that much better. Usually when you're playing the game, like you have something to play for. Washington wanted to embarrass in Arizona. They wanted to embarrass Kyler, and Cliff Kingsbury knows a lot of Kyler's tendencies too. So
knows all of them.
Yeah. So I didn't take that into account. I don't think this game meant anything in the long run, but that was a huge one.
I think it does. I think it does though, because we're talking about both these teams having playoff implications early in the year. The LA, did themselves a favor by I think they won this week. I'm pretty sure. So they did themselves a favor.
They lost. Come to the Rams.
Oh, right? They lost.
Yeah,
never mind. I was thinking the week before. My fault. So these two teams are going to be in a wild card conversation.
Bears.
Yeah, I'm talking more so like in determining how good the Cardinals are.
Right, that's fair. Okay.
Riddell and Michael, are the Cardinals one of them teams that we can't put our finger on? Like, are they a good team? Are they a bad team? Like, what are they?
Yeah, it's a team that you can't put your finger on for now. Only because of their lack of experience.
Yeah, they're gonna be inconsistent. The players on defense, they're fairly. I mean, I'm not gonna say fairly new, but they're fairly. Well, I guess we can use that. They're fairly new. You know what I'm saying? They're not a lot of vets on that defense, but and also Kyler Murray, he's very inconsistent right now. Are you gonna play well throughout the season? Or are you gonna play bad? I don't know. But
just get the bottom Marvin.
Yeah,
there's a difference between having a stretch of 4 or 5 games where you play really well and having a full season. And that's why, to me, it's just interesting. You can't put a finger on it because they are so young. Now, a lot of the best players on their team haven't had full seasons where they've performed. I mean, Marvin's a rookie. Kyler's had stretches, but he hasn't put together a full season that's like, okay, here we go. So, that is definitely a team that you can't put your finger on. And I still think that they have a chance to make the playoffs, but they have to continue these couple games on a hot stretch or it's going to look tough. So,
yeah. Even though Kyler is obvious, it definitely lives and dies by Kyler because that defense is still not good. There's just not enough talent on that defense.
Yeah.
But it really lives and dies with like Kyler and his play. Because when Kyler's fantastic, they're locked in. But when Kyler is a little bit more hesitant. That's why I don't know if this game is really indicative of anything. Cliff Kingsbury just had Kyler's number. That's what I personally think.
And also, man, it was just going so bad. So when I'm sorry, I want to say Redskins. When the Commanders were up and they did that hurry up offense, and they were just that offense was humming, and Kyler was able to do the easy 2-minute offense, and then ended up being James Conner scoring the touchdown. And their offense looked great. And then their defense just couldn't get a stop. And then Kyler tried to do the same thing again, and his receiver fumbled. And it's like, oh, man, like you cannot depend on that defense to get a stop to save your life. And if Kyler's not scoring a lot of points, which that's what they've been doing all season, scoring a lot of points, but they weren't able to score a lot of points against the Commanders. If they aren't able to do that, man, this team is just bad. They look bad. And they just can't. Yeah, you can't depend on that defense, so they have to score. They have to outscore guys.
Yeah.
I just think the football team got a good job of getting out early. Once you get up early against a team like that, you get rid of their biggest weapon, which is read option and running the ball.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. And the Cardinals don't have enough to be an elite offensive team yet. So that's kind of going to be the way you beat them. It's just by scoring fast and early.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, who are we saying is the rookie of the week? Is it Jaden Daniels or is it Malik? Those are the two options, honestly.
I give it
the rookie of
I'll give
the
it
year.
I'll give it to Jaden. I don't know about it. I don't know about the year, but I'll give it to Jaden this week.
Yeah, okay, it's Jaden.
Who did Hefe say? Because I'm picking Malik, obviously.
Jaden.
Okay, Jaden.
No camera, Hefe?
I got you in a minute. Give me a minute.
Bet.
All right. It looks like Jaden wins again. I'm eating Shake Shack because we have a Shake Shack for the first time in my area, so I tried it. It's all right. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
wait, they just got a Shake Shack over there?
Mm-hmm. Just built one.
It's all around us.
That's a good assessment of it.
Ask Brandon and Hefe. It's all around us.
It's good though.
Shake Shack they're smash burgers. Like they're not that good. They're like a poor version of Five Guys, but Five Guys is more expensive.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, let's go to our offensive player of the week, ladies and gentlemen. This is who we're deciding who is the best offensive player of week 4 in the NFL. Last week, we picked Josh Allen. Had a really good week.
Well, can't do that this week.
Yeah, this week, who we picking? We'll start off with Brandon because Early's not here.
Oh, man.
I'm here.
I definitely got it. Oh, too late.
Go ahead, Early.
King Henry. I'm going King Henry, man. He was going crazy. He was just, oh, man, them boys did not want to see him at all.
You dirty whore.
Yeah, I'm good one. But anyway, so people did not want to see him. Like they were scared to make the tackle. From that first run that he had, which was insane, he still got the speed. Of course, he's still a bruising back. His vision's getting a lot better. You know, those first couple of weeks, I thought like he was just, hitting the hole too early. He was lacking patience. But this week, man, he was really getting it all together. Like it takes a while for Derrick Henry to get going. We understand he has home run hitter speed, but he's not exactly a home run hitter, if that makes sense. He has to
takes him a while to get going.
Yeah, you have to feed him more carries for him to really get those explosive 20-yard, 15-yard.
If I'm Sean McDermott, I made an anonymous call to get that man drug tested next morning.
Yeah. Because it's pretty bad. But so Derrick Henry was great this week. He was just absolutely phenomenal. 199 yards, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving.
But Brandon, he had 34 carries. Aren't you the guy to say he couldn't get 30 carries?
That's even more impressive.
Listen, what I'm saying. I said if you give him 30 carries throughout the 17-game season, I don't see him being able to do it. Being that he's 30 years old and the playoffs are coming, it's getting cold. I just want him to be fresh and revived. That's all I'm saying to you. If you guys want
30 carries,
if it's 30 carries every single game for a 17-game stretch, all right.
He should at
don't
least
say that anymore. But
he should at least get 20 carries.
I want him to at least be. That's what I said. If it's 20, that's cool. I want him to be fresh for the playoff. Then you ground and pound. I mean, if you ground and pound with the Ravens in December, in January, do you really want to see them boys? No. It's gonna be tiring, dude. Nobody wants to tackle a 250-pound back in December, in the cold, in January,
especially
in the cold, in the playoffs. Come on now. That's I just, me personally, if I was a coach, I want to keep him fresh. But if you're going to give him 30 every now and then, maybe 3 games for the 3 games, that's it. That's cool. That's my point. Go ahead.
Hefe, who you got offensive player of the week?
What's up, fellas? I'm a little late, but I'm definitely going with my man Baker Mayfield, dog. Nobody gonna want to say nothing. It's all good. I respect it. It's all good. But Baker Mayfield, bro, balling.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Shout out.
Fair enough.
Michael, who you got?
I think I'm gonna have to go a different running back here. Has turned into probably the most underrated player in the NFL right now. Mr. Kenneth Walker, my man.
K-Walk.
Got me my 30 points. K-Walk. That dude that dude is scary. He's legit. He's 5'9", but he is very, very stout. He's very quick and just pure efficiency. He had 14 carries for like 130 yards. Like, he is a beast. And him and a couple other players on that Seattle team, they give me a lot of questions about what that team is and what they're going to be moving forward in the future that I won't speak on. But yeah, to me, Kenneth Walker, he has to get credit for being one of the most underrated players in the NFL right now.
I respect that pick. Kenneth Walker, I always thought is a good running back. I like 2 years ago, I had him.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, he just has everything, bro.
But the problem with Kenneth Walker,
he doesn't get healthy.
Exactly, he always gets injured.
Health.
So that's
dude. If we're being real, he kind of has to make those big explosive runs by himself. I see him breaking tackles in the backfield twice before he can even get some daggone daylight. I mean, my goodness, man, that O-line needs a block for him a little better. That's why he's getting hurt.
Yeah,
he's getting hit.
I love Derrick.
He's getting hit before he even grabs the ball.
Yeah, real quick, I love Derrick Henry, but what makes Derrick Henry special is once he has that full ability to get to the secondary, like a real open lane, that's when he busts out a 90-yard run or whatever. The thing about Kenneth Walker is he's at the point in his career where he's so athletic and at the prime that he doesn't really need a full lane to even make that happen. And that's not a slight on Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is still great, but in order to stop Derrick Henry, you have to hit him once he hits the line of scrimmage to stop his ability to keep chugging and keep gaining speed as he goes on farther 5-10 yards. So I'm not saying Kenneth Walker is clear as Derrick Henry or anything like that, but I'm just saying like Kenneth Walker is a high level running back.
I'm with you, Mike. Once Derrick Henry gets a head of steam,
Derrick Henry is like juggernaut, bro. If he gets momentum, he's impossible to stop. You gotta stop him before he gets going.
That's a fact. For me, I'm gonna go. I mean, I think Derrick Henry is the correct pick. I mean, he almost had 200 rushing yards. I mean, obviously, he's the correct pick. But someone that I do think I should throw out there has to be that man, the number one option on his team, Nico Collins, bro. Nico Collins is a guy. Always like it when the guys that I do put my stamp of approval on actually makes me look good. Always love that because people who don't get tossed in the trash can, i.e. Trevor Lawrence right now. So with that said, Nico Collins is doing exactly what I'm expecting. He's a big body. He can run the route tree. He is a huge target for CJ Stroud. And he's the guy that CJ Stroud trusts the most to put the ball in his hands, especially when the play is on the line.
Yep.
I still don't know what's exactly wrong with that offense. It's not as fluid since compared to last year. So legitimate questions on, is it the too many chefs in the kitchen? Is it CJ Stroud regressing? I don't know what it is, but I do know this. Nico Collins is the best receiver on that team. Just shout out Nico.
His body control. It's like a Nakua, and they talk about that one drill where you got to go sprint both sidelines and catch like 6-7 balls in a row on either side. And like that's what I see with Nico Collins. He's just very fluid for a 6'4".
Brandon called him Brandon Marshall, and I see that actually.
Yeah,
he's may not be like just sheer athleticism, but he's like very fluid, very sound, very good route runner. He's not unathletic, but Brandon Marshall is really like uber athletic. Just
I like
for
the
being
Brandon
that
Marshall
tall.
with better routes.
The comp, yeah.
Better routes.
Okay.
Anyhow,
I don't know about better routes actually.
No, we're not doing that.
I don't know if we can say
now
anything.
We got some goddamn
early. It's your turn.
We'll put the tape up one of these days.
I can't wait to this all season.
For me, I'm gonna go with my guy, Mr. Buns of Fun, Mr. Perfect this past weekend. BBL Golf, they call him. Jared Goff, man, 18 for 18. Hey man, it's okay, man. You straight man can say that. Jared Goff had one of the better games he's had damn near his career. Now, although I would say this much, that Seattle's D-line was down, and that Lions O-line is just unfair. Jared Goff, dog, literally was dicing that defense apart. I'm talking about throw for throw, 18 for 18. Yeah. Oh, man. And shout out to Dan Campbell because he said he didn't realize he had a perfect game. He gave the ball away. So hopefully whoever has that ball, if Jared Goff goes to win another Super Bowl at any time in his career, that 18 for 18 football gonna be worth a lot of money one day. So, or if he gets the Hall of Fame. So shout out Jared Goff. He's my offensive player of the week. They blew the Seattle Seahawks out. And Jared Goff couldn't do no wrong. So I'm going Mr. Perfect, Jared Goff.
All right.
And while we're on this, right? I gotta speaking of Seattle Seahawks, I gotta shout out DK Metcalf. Boy, you are the most athletic guy I have ever seen in my entire life. Bro, why are you not putting up 250 again? Bro, you are the most mid-athletic guy in the NFL I have ever seen.
Not right now.
We are expecting
That's
you.
nasty. Right
no, it's not. We are expecting you to.
He been cooking though.
Y'all see that fumble
for 100 yards? Oh,
you see that fumble DK
so bad.
did?
You said exactly.
Dude,
when I say I'm expecting you to go for 250, like and he just doesn't do it. Like I'm just, bro.
But that's why
get over the hump,
man.
man. Get over this, whatever it is. I want to see you absolutely destroy somebody.
He should be doing what like Josh Gordon.
Because he doesn't have the route tree or hands to be that.
No, you should do the Calvin Johnson. That's what you should do.
I'm about to say honestly,
he's not the contested catcher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you not there yet? It's been 5 years. Get to it.
Honestly, too, another way DK could be more productive is honestly, I think if he had a better, I know y'all always say this, but if he had a better offensive coordinator to scheme him up, they could put him around the field more. It'd just get him easy opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Stop that.
No, the problem is the lack of agility, the lack of route running. It's the lack of it's just there's sheer athleticism with DK, but for some reason,
he was couldn't call Davidson
completely consistent.
No,
to the point where he
100 yards doesn't move me. It doesn't move.
Dude, I've seen DK's best games.
I want more. I want more from
so
you.
Hold on. Well, here's my problem.
Davis
250 yards.
Hey, here's my problem. And I hate this because when I do edit, I don't want to cut people off things like that because it gets real raggedy and it's hard to edit videos and do clips. But here's the thing: what I say about watching the game, that man, Carlton Davis, had at least 4 pass interference plays that if he didn't hold DK would have had 160 yards or better in that game. So that
I understand.
It was at least 140-yard play where he held him. DK would have caught that.
I can't get
up there. You've been up
but
there.
That's just one game. Why are you not dropping 250 on these boys' head for 3 touchdowns like Calvin used to do, like Randy used to do? You are as athletic as these guys, and you just sitting up putting up pedestrian numbers. With your 6'4", running 4.33, you jump out the gym. Why are you not sitting there snagging this ball out the air and dunking on these boys, running them over, trucking them over, doing whatever you got to do? Why are you not doing that?
Seattle was the one person.
You can have the size. You can have the size. That don't make you special.
They haven't been a run,
and he's clearly not.
They haven't been
just not special to me
in the first 3 weeks.
I genuinely believe he's not as quick and as agile as those 3 guys.
Yeah, he's bulky big.
He can't get open like those guys. He's just not fluid enough. He can't run the route tree like that. That's the problem.
While I'm on this, your college counterpart is better than you, and he's less athletic. We saw what AJ Brown did in that stretch of 6 games. He was absolutely going crazy. I have not seen that from DK at all in his career.
AJ Brown's better route.
AJ quicker. AJ
Brown's quicker.
Okay, so be more fluid. What did you got to do? What train more? I don't know what drills you got to do, but you got to do it, bro. It's
some people
time.
Just don't have it, bro.
It's time.
Dude, when you're 230, some people just don't have the agility.
You know the truth, Mike.
I mean, that's true, Mike. But you got to think about Vincent Jackson had it. Mike Evans got it. Calvin Johnson.
Hefe, I want you to take completely. My biggest thing is that I think DK has a tight end body. That's one. Go ahead, Hefe.
There's been big guys that do it. Like footwork and hips matter, bro. Footwork and hips matter, especially for bigger guys. We seen Vincent Jackson do it. We seen Mike Evans do it.
None of them are bigger than DK.
Mike Evans came in the league 6'5", 245.
He's not 245.
I mean, Vincent.
He played at 245, bro. I'm telling you. Mike Evans was
about 225 though.
Huh?
I mean, Vincent Jackson.
DK is really 250. You can see it on his body.
I'm telling you, Mike Evans came in the league 6'5", 245, and Mike Evans was making them type of plays early.
DK also just be
Hefe, a name that you brought up.
He just be eating candy. You brought up. That's why he's not fluid enough.
Yeah, a name that Hefe brought up, Vincent Jackson.
Exactly.
He had a 6-year stretch where he had 1,200 yards, 7-8 touchdowns a season. And like, if DK doesn't do better than that, it's a failure of hype and talent.
And Vincent Jackson was burning people
be better than Vincent
Jackson.
Jackson.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
He can do it.
Let's move on.
I want to see 17, man. I don't want to see that regular shit.
Can we agree that Derrick Henry's offensive player of the week?
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I love Kenneth Walker, but yeah, that's fine.
All right, Derrick Henry.
Because it was a better defense.
Oh, no, Jared Goff did go perfect, but okay.
18.
Yeah. That deserves love, too. We'll go ahead.
Anyway.
That ain't moving you? Oh.
Yeah, the fraudulent Seahawks. Hey, man. Anyway, let's go defensive player of the week.
Corners, man. What? All right.
Hey, man. It is what it is. Let's go defensive player of the week. Who was the best defensive player out of this week 4 matchups? We'll start it off with Brandon.
Come back to me. I got to think about that. Come back to me.
Hefe, who you got?
Hefe.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Fred Warner. Fred Warner played like a madman against the Patriots.
I'm not mad at that. Michael, who you got?
I will have to probably go here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to probably honestly, I'm gonna have to go Brandon Graham. Shout out to Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
He I mean, I'll just say against his former team, against the Eagles, having a sack and being, one of the main reasons why you kind of embarrassed them again. So, yeah, shout out to Brandon Graham just because of the redemption game.
He didn't play the Eagles last week.
Oh, wait, not Brandon Graham. Wait. Why did I think it was Brandon Graham?
No, Brandon Graham had a good game. That's how I was saying.
No, but he said he played the Eagles. He didn't play the Eagles.
Wait.
If he's on the six, I actually have no idea what team he's on. But if he's
on the Eagles still. Brandon Graham.
Oh, wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, wait,
no, I was about to say, bro. What?
No, I read it wrong.
Yeah, I got
no. My fault. I read that wrong. No, I'll have to. No. I was actually looking at Vita Vea stats. I don't know why I saw Brandon Graham.
Oh, okay.
That means Mike. I was going to say it, but I wasn't going.
No.
I would have been a homer, bro. I would have been a homer. Thanks, Mike. Thanks.
No. That's not a homer pick because he's missed. What did he miss the last game, right? And they didn't play well, and he comes back in, or it might have been the game before that. 6
sacks, bro.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to be there because of the just the difference that he makes.
Okay, I respect that.
I know what I'm picking now. Go ahead.
I'll be quiet. Half at you. Never mind. Go ahead.
I like the pick for.
He loves that.
I like the pick for whatchamacallit, Fred Warner. I do like that pick. He was a difference maker in that game. I'm gonna go Patrick Surtain the second. I think I am ready to call him the best corner in football. Honestly,
not mad at it.
And he absolutely shut down Garrett Wilson. He's been shutting down everybody, but Garrett Wilson, he couldn't do anything.
The biggest problem that Patrick Surtain was having was, ironically, George Pickens. And he's not even the biggest name out of those guys he's facing. But shout out George Pickens, man. George Pickens was giving him some fits a little bit.
Bro, I remember Darrell Reeves used to have a hard time with Ted Ginn, bro. And I'm saying that to say, bro, best corners, bro, you're always going to have that one guy who gives you fits.
Yeah.
Wait, last time, okay, let me check because I'm pretty sure he didn't have a good game against George Pickens didn't have a good game against PS2.
No. He didn't stat-wise. But if you watch the game, George Pickens almost had like a touchdown on him, and that was like a holding penalty or something like that.
Another game where they called 3 or 4 offensive play.
Yeah. And George Pickens was catching the ball.
He was cooking that nigga, man.
So on the stat sheet, of course, he didn't fill it up. But
2 receptions and 29 yards is.
But he would have had
Riddell.
But like, come on.
If you watch the game, Riddell, The nigga literally could have had 5 catches for $1.
Stop giving me these imaginary stats. I don't care about imaginary stats.
All right. You're nasty. You're nasty. All right, we're moving on.
Go on, right there. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do my defensive because I actually watched the game this past weekend, and I'm just not going off stats. A guy in particular, which is so nasty at Hefe, you went with Vita Veda.
Wait, I know what you're gonna say, Levante David. I already know.
Yeah, but did you skip yours? It's
I should have said it, but bro, I said Baker because Baker balled.
Hefe, it's Earl's time. Go ahead.
12 total tackles. The nigga had 2 sacks and a forced fumble. Like literally, he's one of the reasons why I blew them boys out, and you literally skipped over him, didn't say his name, but you congratulated Mike for using Vita Veda. You're very nasty. You're very, very nasty, which is so funny because Hefe has the Buccaneers team on his fantasy team, and them niggas put up like 25, 30 points.
But okay, so back to mine. I'm gonna have to say the guy that impressed me the most, man, was Kyle Hamilton of the Ravens. I think he was the reason they shut the whole Bills offense down. I mean, every time he was matched up with Dalton Kincaid, yeah. Every time he was matched up with Dalton Kincaid can do nothing, bro. Kyle Hamilton is.
And they used him. If you watch the game, they used him to spy. Sorry,
Josh. Yeah. I peeped that. Don't worry. I peeped that.
Other than Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl, or not in the playoffs, Kyle Hamilton.
He was okay. You guys say that, but Kyle was doing a good job on Travis Kelce.
He got a couple plays.
Mahomes was just throwing like perfect balls. That's all.
It was good defense, better offense.
But yeah. Some shit you just can't get to. But Kyle Hamilton was just flying all around the field, bro.
DK almost died. I hope y'all know DK almost died and never played football again. But whatever.
Yeah, he broke his neck. I know. Yeah.
And they told him he wasn't gonna play again. So
the way he talks about it seems like he'd be happy about that.
I mean, to be the top pick and also being a he's gonna be a 10,000 plus yard receiver by the time he retire. And if he gets a bowl anytime soon, you know what I'm saying? I just wish he would go somewhere else. I think if he goes somewhere else, you can scheme him up. I think you can scheme DK up the same way you scheme CeeDee Lamb up.
Dallas.
Really, like just make him force the ball in his hands. Use him like
go to Dallas.
Earl.
Deebo Samuel sometimes.
Be honest. Dallas. You know daggone well that Geno Smith, first of all, is Geno Smith is an average to above average quarterback. That's number one. I know we want.
Are we gonna give excuses to Geno forever?
No. I'm not giving. I'm not giving excuses. Listen.
I'm talking about play calling, Brandon. It's all play calling.
I understand the play calling, but he's first of all, Geno throws him the ball a lot.
He's been fine.
And there's some balls
you could argue
there's some balls that DK should catch. I don't care if it's good coverage or whatever. You should be able to dunk it on this guy, bro.
But literally, if you watch that game, if you being nasty breaker, I'm
not talking about just that game. I'm talking about throughout his entire career.
But I'm talking about if you watch this year, his elevation this year, you can see like it's different. Literally, dog. Carlton Davis got 4 penalties on him, and I want to look up. I can't find how you look up how many yards that was. It had to be at least 80 plus yards that he got. Literally, dog, it got to a point to where if you watch the game, the one that he got in the end zone, he was screaming the ref down so bad, damn near Hutchinson had to come get him. Terry Arnold had to come get him. He's about to get them boys 15 yards. He was screaming the ref down like, yo, how's that another? How do you keep calling plays on me? Because DK was cooking that nigga the entire game, dog.
Yeah. So
if DK don't fumble that ball, that game goes down to the wire.
Early talk about trading DK makes me want to bring up more narratives about Seattle, but I won't.
If they trade DK, dog, DK goes somewhere like Baltimore. I don't know.
I think Seattle should have a complete rebuild at this point.
Yeah. Listen to me though.
Me too.
Listen to me.
Even though they are 3-1, I guarantee
DK by now should be a 1,500 yard guy every single season. He should be at least top.
He was a project though, Brandon. He was a project.
You have to listen though. But at least you should be top 10 right now, which he ain't. Let's be honest.
By the end of the year, he will be.
I was going to say, he should be top 10. That's more fair. He should be top 10.
He's not top 10 right now. I'd rather take Puka Nacua. I'd rather take DJ Moore. I'd rather take
taking Amon-Ra over him.
Malik Neighbors.
Sorry.
I'd rather take Malik Neighbors.
I'm taking Amon-Ra.
Just off skills.
The 1 year that Russell Wilson got busy with him, 83 catches, 13.
The first year.
Can I talk? Don't do that, please. 83, 1,300, 10 touchdowns. Then the next year, he got hurt that year. 2022, he was 1,100 yards, 90 catches, 6 touchdowns. Last year, he was 66 catches, almost 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. And this year so far, he's 30 catches, almost 400 yards. What
it don't move me, man.
This year's been playing good though.
I'm sorry, it don't move me.
The nigga's still 27 years old. This year, if he puts up 1,300 to 1,500 yards, which I think he would do, I think he'll be 1,500 yards this season. I see a glimpse coming of something next. What I think was going to happen is they're going to have to pay him the bag. They won't do that. They'll trade him somewhere else. If he goes somewhere else where he just has a better offensive coordinator to scheme up and force feed him, because think about DK, he's not an injury prone guy. He can be force fed.
Earl.
You go to Dallas.
DK Metcalf is a Porsche. DK Metcalf is an absolute Porsche. I'm not driving my Porsche around getting 5s and 6s when I should be getting 10s, bro. I'm not doing that.
All right,
I want 1,700 yards from you. I want 1,700 yards. I want 1,500 yards from you. Come on now, with your athleticism. Fair, yeah. I don't want that 1,100. Come on, bro. I don't want to see 1,100 yards. I don't want to see that. Garrett Wilson gave me that with Zach Wilson. I don't want to see that. Come on now. That's too mad for me. I'm sorry. It ain't moving me, bro.
So let's move on. Defensive player of the week. I'm fine with Fred Warner or PS2 personally.
Levante David, stop it, man.
Yeah, I'm with Levante David too.
Y'all just hear me? 12 tackles,
I'll read
2 sacks, and a forced fumble, man. Stop it. It could have had a pick. He could have had a pick.
Fred Warner did have a pick.
But Vita Vea did help him do that, though. Vita Vea makes a big difference in him going crazy, though. He does. Let's not act like that doesn't make a big difference.
Levante Davis is the only linebacker in Buccaneers history to get 1,500 tackles.
Yeah, Levante David is a stud. We're not.
He's an incredible future Hall of Famer.
A stud. He's a legend. Yeah, he's a legend in the game. And that's
I ain't gonna lie. I just lost to the 49ers in Madden because Fred Warner was. Oh my god, he was so hard to beat. He just always in the middle of the field, dog. He's unfair.
Yeah, you can't throw down the middle.
So 2 people are saying Levante.
He picked me out twice.
2 people are saying Levante. Brandon, Mo, Michael. Who you guys?
I'll go Fred, man. I'll go Fred. I mean, Fred's just a freaking animal, dude.
Yeah, I'll go for Fred too.
Yeah, I'm going with Fred.
There we go.
Y'all going with names.
Levante Davis is still a big name in this game. What are you talking about?
Levante had a better game. Levante had a better game. Y'all going with names. Y'all nasty.
Fred Warner was cooking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Yeah, you're right. He was cooking, but the game was so close. You're right.
You acting like Levante David wasn't strapping, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I didn't say anything about Levante David.
Guys, let's remember this, please. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a pass because maybe I ain't watched the game. Did y'all know? Did y'all know in the first half they had 0 fucking yards? Did y'all know that?
I did. Okay. I did actually see that game.
I didn't see it. I didn't see the game in its entirety. Let's watch. Would you rather go with 7 combined tackles, 3 assists, 0 sacks, 0 fumbles, 0 and 1 interception, 45 yards, or would you rather go with 12 total tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble? Which one looks better?
Guys, you got outvoted. It's democracy, bro. Sorry.
It's going Fred Warner.
Hey, y'all know what it is, Shaq. Send that super chat for the
I'm gonna be real, but only because I watched
you guys got outvoted.
Super chat and we
you guys got outvoted.
You got outvoted, man. It's not close to where
send that super chat.
It's even.
Nah, but check this out. Only because I watched the game because I actually watched Levante.
Mo, shut up. Y'all should have beat the Falcons. We don't want to hear that.
I definitely go with Levante David.
Bro,
what?
Came out of nowhere. What?
How can you do?
Yeah, bro. Mo just came in just to say that.
It's a family affair. And it's gonna happen. Mo, when it's time to have your Saints back, we're gonna have y'all back. It's a family affair.
That's disgusting.
What's next?
Oh, come on, man. You can't be swaying him, man.
No. He picked Fred Warner first. I'm not.
No, we ain't doing that. You get to change your vote. So we got Mo with Levante, me with Levante, yeah, with Levante. Mike, you got Warner.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Verdell, you got Warner. Brandon, you got Warner.
We're gonna go with Levante. Hold on.
And Q English said it should be David. Y'all being nasty. So looks like Levante David is the defensive player week 4.
All right, that's fine. All
right, what's the next topic?
Fine, y'all can have Levante David. Sure.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying. But go ahead.
Shout out a legend.
All right, let's go do our Earl alert. Who was terrible? Who should we talk about?
Who stunk it up? Oh boy,
who's disgusting right now? Michael, you can start it out.
Oh, do I want to go T-Law ever so badly? But I think I won't. I think I'm gonna have to go. Wait, I'm not gonna wait. I might need.
I know who my pick is.
I was actually very, very. I was very I thought I was gonna go in here and trash T-Law, but I realized I'm not. So give me a second.
Mike, come on now. You taking too long to defecate on somebody, man. Come on now, do it. Just do it.
No. Just let someone else go first.
All right, go ahead, Renee.
I use the word defecate, me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'll start it out. Who I'm putting on Earl Alert right now is the New York Jets offense, man. That offense, I don't know what's going on.
Renee, I gotta change mine now because I was coming for Aaron Rodgers' head. But go ahead.
Yeah. I know mine. Okay, wait.
Talk about the offense. Sorry. Aaron Rodgers not looking good. Garrett Wilson not looking like he's the top 10 guy. Breece Hall, my God, Breece Hall needs to figure out how to run.
10 carries and 4 yards. 10 carries and 4 yards, but Braylon Allen, who I said was better than him, 8 carries and 40 yards. I want y'all to know who's the better back.
Before that, I said that he was not there yet. I said he needed another year because I did not believe in Breece Hall. And guess what? He ain't looking like he's the guy right now. And you all called me crazy. You all said I was hating.
No, I believe in
how it looks now.
I believed in the Breece Hall potential, of course. I was ready because his ability to break tackles in the open field, his explosiveness, like you just from his rookie season up until like the last season, because this season's just
every game has been
hitting. He was always a threat to just go. I mean, right now he's looking like a toned down version of Alvin Kamara, which isn't, I guess, terrible. But
he ain't on Alvin Kamara level right now. I put Alvin Kamara.
That's why I said toned down version of Alvin Kamara. So that's why I'm like, he needs.
Guys, I got a question. Can we say any of this is due to poor QB play? I mean, we watched him go crazy with Zach Wilson.
He didn't go crazy, dude. He
was better than he is now, though. B. He was better than he is now.
Yeah.
No,
he's better than he is now.
I think the offensive line was garbage. I think that's what it was.
I mean, the offensive line wasn't great last week. I will say this: they were more catered to run plays for Breece Hall compared to now. Aaron Rodgers does a lot of post snap changes and post snap reads, or pre snap changes and pre snap reads. My bad. So that could play into the play calling, but Breece Hall just got to be better, man. So I'm early.
Yeah, he got to get it.
Okay, wait. Can I do mine? Because I have mine. I know. Can we please somebody?
Go ahead.
And I was not. Can we get an APB out on Kyle Pitts, bro? Like, bro, it is so bad. This is somebody who I wasn't even.
Mike, you should have waited to the end. But it's all good. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I thought someone was gonna steal mine, so I had to go second. Like, it is. I'm sorry, bro, but this stuff of like, if you're supposed to be one of the best tight ends ever because of your talent coming out of the draft. The fact that you only are getting targeted 3 or 4 times, and this in per game, and this isn't just one coaching staff that we thought was dumb. This is 2 now, and with a pretty solidified. I mean, not a head coach who's solidified, but somebody who we know has a good mind when it comes not necessarily to offense, but just as a football mind as a whole. This is someone that we trust in Raheem Morris. You are not getting the ball at all. Kirk does not trust you. These are 2 quarterbacks, one that was not good and one that is pretty damn good. And both of them do not go to you.
Well, so Mike, I'm gonna say this: if you watch how they scheme him out, they use him too much like a receiver. And the biggest problem about Kyle Pitts is he don't run around. Kyle Pitts is not a receiver. He's a tight end. The reason we're supposed to make him so dominant is the mismatch that he has a tight end. They be trying to make that man a slot receiver,
splitting him out wide and all that. Yeah,
and he don't have that route running ability. Dog.
Well, you know why?
If you want to, he supposed to dominate the safeties and linebackers.
Because they don't trust him. They don't trust him lining up as a traditional tight end 90% of the downs. And I'm not saying that he's not physical enough and that he's not a good blocker, but there's got to be a reason why they're lining him up at slot all the time.
So he's a first rounder. He's a first round version of Jonnu Smith, just not as good.
Maybe. He needs to learn how to. He needs to go somewhere else. At this point, go somewhere else. Just go somewhere else.
It's possible. It's possible his injuries just like made him not good anymore.
Dude, I don't know, but so you remember how the Ravens used to utilize Mark Andrews back when he was amazing, and now he's an absolute scrub. So they would split him out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Come on, B. That man just suffered a vicious ankle injury, bro. Come on,
I'm sorry, but dude, it is what it is. But
they talk about you when you don't produce.
Mark Andrews, when they split him out wide, dude, he was like they were basically treating him like a receiver or a Jimmy Graham. They want Kyle Pitts to be they want Kyle Pitts to be that guy, but he's just not there yet. He's just not there. He might need to change his scenery. You guys are right. I think if he goes to like the Chargers, I don't know, somewhere.
I don't think a change of scenery.
Here's my pushback on that. Here's my pushback on that, B. Here's my pushback on that. We watch Kirk Cousins force feed Hawkinson, turn him into a guy. We watch him turn into a guy. He's that's like a name now. Hawkinson has a name now. Why can't he do? Why can't he do?
Go crazy. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. The coaches
maybe Kyle Pitts isn't what everybody thought he was going to be.
No.
Now, you remember how we criticized Arthur Smith and we was like, "Yo, that's bad coaching. That's bad coaching."
That's what I was bringing up.
It's a different coaching there now, bro. Like the coaches sometimes know, like
they see it in practice. They know what it is.
What I see it is, you can't play traditional tight end enough. You cannot sit down a 3-point stance and have to block sometimes. And what that does is if you're a traditional tight end always blocking, that gets you advantages within matchups because sometimes they don't even know that you're going to go out. And if you
speak on it, Mike.
And also their run game is at a disadvantage because if you're always trying to have a guy like him out on a slot every time you're running the ball, like that makes it to where it just makes it more clunky. It makes it harder to move. Even though you have him as a blocker, you could use somebody at that size actually blocking where the run's going as a tight end or doing whatever he needs to do. So I feel like he just needs to learn how to play traditional tight end. But it is super concerning that it's still a problem.
Because I'm watching. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm watching Brock Bowers his first year. Look good.
Going crazy. Well, he's not going crazy because that quarterback play there is iffy.
But even still, we seen John Smith.
But let's not hold up. Because I got some shit to get off. Let's get back to the early alert.
Yeah, I was about to say. Let's
go ahead.
Mo, who do you got for early alert?
I think Mo's still getting this all together.
All right, go ahead, Hefe.
Call me nasty, call me what you want, but I'm here to give you what you need. I'm going with Jalen Hurts.
I knew it.
Hey, listen. No, seriously, guys. Like,
no, I'm not mad at you.
They scored one offensive touchdown. One offensive touchdown. Granted, he didn't have his guys. Granted, Saquon ran the ball 10 times. Whatever. You are paid to win, dude. You're paid to win, bro. And congratulations, you got the Shitty Week award. And it's time to win. He did not win, bro. He didn't win. He's not impressing me with not a single game that's happened. He hasn't taken over. He hasn't said, okay, I'm without my guys. Let me show up. Let me be the guy because my guys aren't here. Let me be the guy. Let me be the reason we win. Let me be QB freaking one. We're not seeing that. And I'm I don't want to hear nothing else about Jalen Hurts, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else about Jalen Hurts. He's sold out. He's a seller is what he does. Worst quarterback in the league right now. Worst QB in the league right now. I'd take Justin Fields over him 10 times. 10 times. That's all I got to say.
Fair. Go ahead,
Early. No, I'm going last. I got him last.
Oh, okay.
All right, Brandon, who you got?
So my who can I be nasty to? I'm gonna go TJ Watt on this one. No, I'm kidding. I ain't gonna do that. Even though he didn't fill up the stat sheet at all. Brady Smith put him in a box. Sorry. But anyway, so I'm gonna go
nasty boy.
Yeah, baby. 2 tackles, that's all you had. Anyway, so my early alert is definitely I gotta go Najee Harris on this one, bro. Cause for the simple fact that you walked out in that tunnel. No, he didn't. But you walked out throwing the middle fingers up, all that, saying what you gonna do, talking all that smack, and you had 13 carries for 19 yards. You averaged 1.8 yards a carry. You absolutely stunk against a decimated Colts D-line, a decimated defense.
He couldn't wait to get his coach shit off, boy.
You would tear.
They won. He deserved
it. He deserved it.
So no. Najee Harris is just. I've been saying for years now. Najee Harris does not move me.
He started to show some at the end, but I saw Cortland Patterson getting busy.
He had one screen, bro.
He had one single against one of the worst defenses in the league.
Well, I'm just saying,
stop it.
I don't hear that. Cortland Patterson was cooking.
We're talking about Najee Harris right now. Najee Harris, you absolutely stink. Your vision is bad. You average 3 yards a carry for your entire career. You absolutely stink. You're not fast, and you're not scary. Nobody's scared of you. You're terrible. Go ahead, though.
I respect it. All right, early.
Am I last? I won't go last. Am I last?
Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I was going to say Mo could go.
I like it. Guys, you talking about since the beginning, ain't really much. But I didn't think that I would have to say this. Seconds is I'm definitely going with Derek Carr.
Bro, I was going to go Derek Carr, but I knew you was going to cook him, so I left it.
Derek Carr,
your mic going in and out too, Mo.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah, talk.
Okay, so you have a team around you, Derek Carr. You're not just some you're not some team that's just coming together. You're with a team, so I'm gonna say Derek Carr. Derek Carr, you are proving that you cannot get it done. So
yeah,
thank God this day has come.
He's sticking up a joint. He's sticking up a joint.
Help is on the way because y'all might be getting Devontae Adams also, and we're gonna go with him. Then talk about your boy Kirk Cousins cool because he was worse than him in that game.
Nice, that will be nice, but will you finish? And
Kirk Cousins was just as nasty, Riddell. He was just as bad.
If that's the case,
man, I just would love to hear Riddell defend that. I want to hear him do it. This was so bad.
If Devontae Adams gets hurt or something happens, then what? So
y'all need number one. Y'all need number one. He could trust him. Gave him 1,500 yards the season they was together in 2022. So that takes your offense. Y'all literally what's the real shit, Mo? Y'all Mo. What's nasty is that you say Derek Carr, but Derek Carr went 28 for 34. That's not bad for 240 yards, right? One interception, right? Literally, y'all don't get open. That's 2 weeks in a row when y'all play against decent corners, y'all don't get open. Devontae Adams would change the whole format of the way y'all play the game because you got a guy who get open. Wait. And then also on top of that, you look at the Saints. Saints have everything but a passing game as far as receivers that can get open against one-on-one coverage. That's one. So, but for me, and Kirk was just bad. He was worse. 21 for 35. Disgusting. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
But what's sad is really you we all talking about him getting a guy once in order to play better. You can't even get a team to lead the team right.
Mo, don't jump the ship just yet. That's all I'm saying because he's not that bad. For me, I got 3 because so I get 3 of them things. So for me, yeah. So for me, the first one is point blank period. The Eagles' offense, play calling. Okay, I get it.
Thank you.
I get it. You had a guy who was averaging 8 yards a carry. I don't know. Maybe the Eagles don't want Jalen Hurts to be their quarterback, and they're trying to prove that he's not the guy, so they're forcing him to make a play. But I'm be real with you. This is the moment now, the same way Brock Purdy had to do last week, even though they lost with Jahan Jennings. This is the moment where you show that it's not the team around you. I actually give Jalen Hurts a worser situation. I mean, a worser I actually think less of him now because this is when you're supposed to get busy. Like that, it just proves to me that if you don't have guys around, you're not that good of a player. That's what it proves to me. Like you can't produce nothing. So the play calling was terrible. Y'all got this man throwing the ball 30 plus times. Meanwhile, Saquon get the ball in 10 carries, even though he averaged 8 yards a carry. That's number one. Number 2 for me is the Seattle Seahawks. Shout out Prodigy. That'll be the last one. The number 2 for me would be the Seattle pressure. I know they lost some guys. I know they lost their front. Their front four is not there. They got backups. But come on, dog. Play calling wise, what are we doing? Like call some type of scheme blitzes or something. The way Jared Goff had all the time in the world back there was absolutely disgusting. I think Seattle is going to be, if they don't fix that defensive line.
Fair to say that, yeah. Prodigy.
They're going to get killed all
season.
Shout out to Prodigy. So this is where I want to go. So that's actually my last thing. So Prodigy, right on there. You talk about Tua. My last but not least Earl alert is the Dolphins organization, man. Here's what you do. You have a guy who's known to be injury prone. 4 concussions in 2 years. You don't have a backup for him. Okay? You don't have a backup for him. You got Tariq Hill scream on the sideline about schemes. Here's my thing. We saw the Falcons do it last year. This is the NFL, guys. If you don't have a decent backup in the game, like you have a guy who's already injury prone, and you put Skylar Thompson behind him. So then when Skylar Thompson don't play good, you go get Huntley. You should have had Huntley this whole time, because I think if Huntley had more time, he could have actually did something with that team and having the ability to actually, figure it out, or be able to, maybe have more offensive game plan for him, because he would have knew more if y'all had kept him. But again, that organization, first of all, y'all cook. If y'all bring Tua back, y'all be some of the most disgusting people I've seen in y'all lives. Y'all, it's done. Although the Jets aren't great, they just lost. The Jets are still a better team than the Dolphins. The Bills are going to be there, and even when the Patriots try, even the tanking year, the Patriots can be better than the Dolphins, especially with Tua not coming back. I'm taking this season, and I'm looking to get Tua a backup, a young guy underneath him for a safety plan.
They're only 1-3.
Let me finish?
Go ahead.
So my biggest thing is that I'm looking to do a backup plan for him. I don't want Tua to come back in this game, because although they're 1-3, Riddell, that means there is still 11 to 12 more games left, 12 to 13 more games left that he can play and have ability to get injured again. The O-line don't look the greatest if you watched it versus with Skylar. It's the reason why he's hurt right now. The O-line looked that great with to Huntley. That's why they were trying to force feed quick passes, screens and stuff to get him to get the ball in his hands fast. So if you're going to bring a guy back and he still get hurt, that's going to be a problem. But I got this bonus. I got to be real. Hey, Levis, get your head in the game, okay? I saw you throw a pick and tell the coach you didn't see the guy at all. That's embarrassing. And then you try – I'm not dealing with this guy right now. And then you try to go ahead and you dive and hurt your shoder, and you're out the game, and now a guy like me comes to the game and don't bring you back in the game. You might be cooked grease, Will Levis. We're gonna see what they do with you next week. I told him before. I said you got 2 more weeks with me. You are now 1 week away from being a nigga that I don't deal with. So
he really
Levis,
hates
you better
Will Levis.
figure it out.
He loves if not, I'm out. Downfall. Look at it.
Let me say this.
Let me say this,
guys. No. In all seriousness, I want to apologize to my boy Will Levi Jeans. What I'm gonna tell you is this: I understand that I said before the season even kicked off that he was going to have more picks and touchdowns. I was right, but I didn't want it in this type of fashion. I did not want him to get hurt. He fell on his shoulder, trying to get the first down. That's you try to get the first down. I like that kind of fire from you, but man, Bryce Callahan does not believe in him at all. You can clearly see it.
Brian Callahan.
Sorry, Brian Callahan. I don't know why I said.
Can we talk about that, please?
But Brian Callahan does not believe in Will Levis at all. He is looking for any excuse to get rid of this guy. You could clearly see it. They're just.
But if I'm being honest, though, Brandon,
it's not fair. It's a tragic. It's a toxic environment.
Them weapons ain't good. I'm gonna let you go, Mike. I want you to get your whole shit off. Them weapons are not good. Like I ain't gonna lie. I watched DeAndre Hopkins. He doesn't have the burst that he needs. Again, I told you about the Calvin Ridley guy dropping passes. Now, what I can say is this: yes, when Mason Rudolph came in, the offense did a little better. But we're also gonna talk about the fact that offense on the Dolphins end was so bad. That defense on the field over and over again. I do believe if Will Levis played the second half, he'd be able to get some shit going too, because that team looked demoralized if you watch that Dolphins game. They gave up at some point.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Mike.
No,
I just think.
Hold on. You brought the weapons thing. They had Derrick Henry and a Hop last year. They were good. That was good enough offense for you to do something.
That's true.
Yeah.
But wait,
bro, we watched. Oh, my bad, Mike. I ain't saying much.
We do got to move
Will
on.
Levis
We
watched Will Levis throw an interception to a defensive lineman who couldn't catch so bad that he had to catch it with his legs, bro. That's all you gotta say about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mike, I don't want to move on. I want Mike to get his shit off. Go ahead, Mike. Let me get
go
his
ahead,
off.
I don't care who you are, Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, Jimmy Johnson. You don't treat your quarterback like that. You don't do that in the first 3 weeks of the season. I don't care. You're a rookie head coach.
Mike.
You need to sit in your place as a head coach and at least show respect to your quarterback and try to win, and don't throw him under the bus after 2 weeks. That's embarrassing.
Closed doors, man. You don't do that publicly like that. That's toxic. How's that man gonna win? It's the same thing with Tua, bro.
It's ruined their season.
You can't sit there and publicly bash.
All right, now we done finished. So let's move on. I'm done with that nigga.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, we gonna do it. Let's get your Will Levis 8 off. Yeah, we won't give to any more break.
All right. After Early's trifecta of Earl alerts, which one should win the award?
I'm sorry. It should be Kyle Pitts, though. I'm sorry. It should still be Kyle Pitts.
Well, yeah. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
he
I
got
told
zero
y'all,
catches.
I said, what if this
Yeah, they run a
offense
cardio.
doesn't look like what people think it would look? Like I told y'all, what if Kyle Pitts and Kirk don't work out like that?
I mean, the
Yeah,
offense is fine.
Y'all took the bait.
I don't know about that.
Early,
Earl.
You're muted, Earl.
Hey, so
He's going right now.
He's going out.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Let us decide on the Earl word.
Wait, Mike, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you there?
We can't hear you, bro. We can't hear
you.
We can't hear you, bro.
Did Kirk Cousins
y'all should have kept going with that.
It was solid this week.
He looked solid this week.
Yes.
Y'all should have pretended like we can hear him, bro.
230 yards.
We should have kept doing that.
He looked solid this week.
Yes, he looked solid.
Hey, if that's the case, he's gonna look amazing Thursday. You hear me?
I'm done with you not being realistic. At least you gave up on Will. I mean, Trevor.
It
has nothing to do with real. If you watch the game, he was solid this week, of course. So
how was a nigga solid with 2 picks? The nigga missed 15 passes. He only threw 21 passes. He missed 15 of them. Under 240 yards. What are we talking about?
But this is the hey, God show love to Riddell. He stayed consistent. It's the same dude that said the Eagles almost came back.
They did almost come back.
Smart,
overall, he did look solid, all things considered, in this game.
There
were some.
Hey, you know how you like to play the imaginary game? I mean, you can play the imaginary game with some drops, miscommunication, of course. Kirk Cousins was making good reads. Plus, he was playing against a good defense. And when in doubt, when they had a win, they put themselves in field goal percentage and won the game with a clutch field goal.
That kicker kicked the 58-yarder, bro. Nobody.
Y'all receive away.
He put him in field goal position to win the game. What do you mean?
You right.
Anybody is if you in half field, you in the.
They were not at half field. They had like a 20-yard pass interference to put him in field goal range.
I mean, it did.
It was a 58-yard kick, Riddell. It was a 58-yard kick, bro.
And he put him in field goal range.
How hard is that if you can kick a
all I'm saying is I've seen Koo miss that field goal.
Yeah.
That's Koo's longest field goal. So
anyway. What I'm saying. I've seen him miss that same yardage.
Let's move
then
on.
He made it this time.
We're talking about kickers right now. I'm not doing a kicker talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, early, I get it. You're petty. You want the Falcons to lose. And we got a Bucks fan right here that's gonna lose.
They're gonna beat the dog shit out of them. I hope so.
We're losing. We're losing right there. I just want to get
have faith. Shut up. Because last time you got real cocky. I watched the tape. I've been editing the videos. You lost. Shut it up. Just be humble and shut up. Last time you was all
sit down.
Be humble when you're riding this high, baby.
Humble, y'all win. When you humble, y'all win. Just be humble.
All right. Who's been here before? Who's winning earlier? We had Kyle Pitts, Najee, the Jets offense.
It should be a tie between Najee and Kyle Pitts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's Kyle Pitts. Stop it. Leave your hate aside for Najee.
Can we watch we gotta sit down though and watch the film on Kyle Pitts. I gotta see play for play what's going on out there.
I mean, I can tell you. I watched the film.
Hey, KP, I watched the film. What you seen out there, KP?
Hey, Kyle Pitts.
Hey, KP, what you seen out there?
Kyle Pitts is he's just not a good route runner.
That's when you knew Kyler was cooked, man. That's when you knew Kyler was done for.
What is he? What I'm saying, them cows. But my thing is, Riddell, what do you see? Like this again, from what I've seen a little bit. Again, they spread him out too much. If he could line up over the hash and play that tight end position like he's supposed to, he could be really good. But they want to make him
even one of the routes where he had a play pass to him. He was inside with the line. He ran a little out route, and I don't know if it was a corner or a linebacker, but they were sitting on that. He created no separation on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Kyle Pitts just needs to figure it out.
He gotta get his mind right.
He's gonna be one of the biggest as far as busts for his position and what he's supposed to be. If he don't figure it out, he gonna be one of the biggest busts. Talking about lack of talent, man. George, Jesus Christ, gonna be bad.
I mean, they used to belong to Eric Ebron, but at least he had a Pro Bowl in his career.
I'm about to say Eric Ebron.
Bro, I forgot about Eric Ebron. Good God.
All right.
If it wasn't for Andrew Luck, he would have been shit. But go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Another one, Jermaine Gresham and What's the white tight end that played for the Bengals? Everybody,
I would take Jermaine Gresham over Kyle Pitts in a heartbeat.
But what's the white tight end that played for the Bengals? Everybody thought was gonna be good.
Hunter Henry. No,
not Hunter Henry.
Tyler Eifert.
Boy.
Oh man,
he's up there.
All right, let's move on. We're officially moving on. Anyway, so let's talk about some NFL narratives. I think there's a few interesting ones. I'm going to take out surprises of the week for this week because there's a new one that I feel like it's more interesting. So Davante Adams.
There we go.
Davante Adams right now seems like he is about to get traded to the Raiders. Based off how
traded from the Raiders.
Antonio Pierce liking a post about kind of being done with Davante Adams. Davante Adams basically going on Kay Adams' show and said, "I don't know what's going on. He never talked to me." And now we're getting rumors saying that Tay's favorite two teams are the Saints and Jets, and this team is looking to trade for him. So
he's already requested trade, guys.
Yeah, as of right now, the question is.
But my biggest thing is. Well,
hold on. Let me ask the question. The question is, where will Davante Adams go?
Let me start off, guys. Y'all can cook. I'm gonna be quiet the rest of the way. My biggest problem with Davante Adams is this: I knew off the rip, I knew what it was when you watched the writing on the wall. I knew once he talked about guys making big decisions, he was one of the guys who gave up in the second half once they wasn't getting it to him. So that's one. And I knew he was talking about him. He was talking about him in that other corner that they did in the bench and Jones, whatever his name is. Now, then of course the next week you come out, now all of a sudden your hamstring, ain't nothing wrong with him. What happens when you're trading somebody is I don't want to hurt you and lower your trade value. So I'm gonna make it sound like you can't play right now. But as soon as he goes to another team, he'll play immediately. That's two. I'm not trading Davante Adams. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I'm not trading him nowhere where you're gonna be a contender. Now, if they want to be nice, send him to the Saints. Don't send him to the Jets. It's already disarray over there. Send him to the Saints.
No, I would hate that.
So send him to the Saints if you want to. But if I'm them, I'm sending your ass to the Browns. Whoever gives me the best offer and one of the worst teams, I'm gonna make you sit.
Browns aren't giving you the best offer, bro. No way. They don't have
but Browns can in terms of.
I said Browns was willing to go. Browns are willing to give the 49ers. If I'm the Raiders, I would welcome a reunion with my guy who was a Pro Bowler over here. I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank?
You think they would do a Chris Olave swap early?
Amari Cooper. I would take Amari Cooper right back.
I'd send. You know where I'd send him? I'd send him to the Bucks. That's where I'd send him. And I'd send him there because I firmly believe if you got Davante Adams, similar to getting Antonio Brown, that's the type of difference that it'll make for your offense. Where you'll have three guys.
Why would you send him to the Bucks though?
Because then you'd have three. Then you'd have three receivers that you could put on the field that you could create offense from at any time. It'd be like you having Antonio Brown on the field.
In your dreams.
I want to say, can they afford him?
It would be a remake of their offense.
I didn't say anything. Please continue, Mike. I'm listening.
So all I'm saying is it would literally be like having that offense. Instead of having Brady, you have Baker, who's worse, but you have Davante Adams, who probably is around similar skill to what Antonio Brown was. You put him right there where he can really be the number one. And then you have Godwin in the slot. You have Mike Evans on the other side. That is a passing game that can win in the playoffs.
Don't try to mess with
guys, can we be honest and say, come on now. Can we be honest and say that Josh Allen could really use him right now? That'd be great for Davante Adams to go to the Buffalo Bills. And he'd have a certified number one. He have Khalil. Yeah. What are we doing? Who's blowing hookah? Somebody. It's how he's playing WD-40. Anyway, but if he goes to the Bills, bro, and that would give Josh Allen a certified number one, and then the rest of those guys like Khalil Shakir could get off in the slot, and either Keon Coleman or
and he can teach Keon Coleman.
Yeah, MVS or whatever. Whoever's playing, whoever's playing the Y. Bro, if we just get a certified, bona fide route runner who could command the ball, that would be great for Josh Allen, bro. Because he obviously.
Brandon, hold on. I'm sorry. I hate to be nasty. No, you think what the hell is that? You think Josh Allen? So you want to get rid of a guy who's a solid route runner that commanded the ball for another guy who's a solid route runner? They just got rid of a nigga who commanded the ball.
That's my biggest thing.
But Stephon is different.
If Tay comes to the
team, I find who Mike that is, I swear to God.
I don't know.
Stop. Pause for a second.
If Tay comes onto this team, and starts being a diva, then you just are in the same situation that you were.
I don't think Tay's that kind of guy. I think if he's getting like Stephon wants like
he's fine.
Stephon wants like 10 targets a game. I don't think he cares about winning that much. Devontae Adams, at this point in his career, he put all the stats up. He's already a future Hall of Famer. I think he cares more about winning. So if he gets if he gets like 1,100 yards this season, I think he's happy with that. And if they go to do it to at the very least an AFC championship, I think he's gonna be happy with that. I think he just wants to win.
Brandon, we literally seen this guy not get the ball
agree to that though.
The field, dog. Like you don't want he's a diva.
It's hard for me to agree.
No, I don't think he's. But hold on,
Brandon. You got to realize.
He's one of those guys.
Devontae Adams Devontae Adams right now said his two most favorited teams are the Saints and the Jets. And if you want to be like very generous, sure, the Jets might be contenders, but the Saints, he only wants to be there because Derek Carr is there. If he cared about winning, he wouldn't want to be on the Saints team in the first place. So he seems like he wants to go to a situation.
Saints can win this year.
The whole shit? The whole shebang?
Saints? I'm be real with y'all. Saints have everything.
This guy, man.
Dude,
Saints have everything. They need number one.
Devontae.
Earl, what is the what are you seeing in the Saints, bro?
So we want to do it
They're
again.
not good. They're not good enough. They're good. They're not good enough though.
We're not.
We want to go to a team mid-season.
This is not.
We want to go to a team Derek Carr mid-season again. We're gonna do that again.
Hey, B. What if
doesn't make sense?
We're not that good. What is the difference that's not that good other than
Derek Carr? I think he's the difference maker, bro. I don't think he's gonna play well in those playoff games. If they get to playoffs, I don't think he's gonna play well.
But I'm watching Sam Darnold get all. I'd try him out. If he still sucks after getting Devontae Adams, then he just sucks.
I mean, if Dallas has the ability to, I would go get him.
You got Chris Olave.
What?
Devontae Adams and Rashee Rice. All three of those guys run
no money.
You think you can't make something work with that?
I think it'd be another Jalen Hurts situation.
Hold on. Because there was a point Carr had Darren Waller, Devontae, and Hunter Renfrow.
Right?
Hunter Renfrow was still popping off, and he didn't.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the money for him, Mike. God, that's another $30 million.
I'm just putting out names. I said if it was a possibility. I didn't know.
Oh, you talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah. I said it would be a great.
No, the Cowboys can't.
No. Y'all problem is running game. It's actually abysmal, and defense. Y'all got to get that together.
If we had an offense passing game like that, we had two.
No, I still wouldn't trust that. But
y'all had Amari Cooper and gave him up. Why would y'all need Devontae Adams? And y'all are good with one receiver.
That would have no. If we had Amari Cooper right now, we would be in a so much better place. But we're getting off topic. I'm not going to discuss that.
You're talking about
my pick. Oh, Schiff got kind of stole, but my pick would be the Commanders. I think like with
that don't make sense neither. Yeah. They need.
I don't think he's gonna go to a team that's like the Raiders, where
I think the thing is, Mike, he doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a no trade clause. He has 3 years left on his contract. He has 3 years on his contract.
I just want in a perfect world an elite.
He's like 29, 30.
Yeah,
like
31.
So he's gonna sit 3 years? No, he's not gonna do that.
I just want in a perfect world a guy go to a guy that's already established quarterback. You don't want no mid guys. I want an elite guy or close to elite guy. Like I want you to go to the Chargers or the Bills. I know he's not going to go to the Chargers. They're never doing that. But I want you to go to the Bills. Somebody like that, bro. Like I don't want no.
The Bucs have a lot of cap space. That's why I said them too.
Yeah. The Bucs do have.
I know. I hate it. He's never had this guy, but if he can find a way to get to Baltimore, boy.
I don't trust the
model. I don't neither. I don't trust
the model.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to capitalize, but I agree with Lonnie. The Commanders do make a lot of sense. They're not paying anybody. They're not paying anybody. And someone, if you really want to unlock this offense, especially with Jaden Daniels, because Scary Terry is the only legitimate one-on-one guy who can win consistently. Luke McCaffrey, De'Ami Brown.
Dude, Terry McLaurin has
those guys are not those type of receivers.
That's my team right there. I was gonna say it too. I was gonna wait.
That's the one. Jaden's accuracy and his ball placement with Devontae Adams and Scary Terry. That's a playoff team.
No, I think Steelers would be the best.
One of the best. Or bust. If they can get a Devontae Adams to free up George Pickens and Fairmouth, man.
Dude, that allows George Pickens to play everywhere. I think Devontae Adams. I think Devontae Adams and George Pickens. I see them both being good enough route runners.
Because George is the
still having good enough ability to get open.
Intermediate guy.
And Justin Fields, dude. If Justin Fields had another good time on the outside,
like
and Mike, to agree with you, Mike, he had DJ Moore, who's a more solid route runner, so he know how to get into a route runner.
So
yeah, but he's never had two receivers like that. If you had two receivers like that, it would change.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Baltimore simply because Lamar's not that type of quarterback. He's not a three. See, Devontae Adams is a timing like receiver. He's not a 3-step drop balls out, 5-step drop balls out. Like Lamar is not that kind of guy. He kind of holds on to the ball. He's sitting there waiting. He's waiting.
Freestyle,
and Devontae,
who is a good team?
They would not be on the same page. I don't trust them.
You know a team that Early would hate? Early might put himself in a grave on if he gets traded to this team.
Sneezing? Like, what's going on? What's going on with that mic?
I don't know what that is. It's not.
Who is that?
But I don't think it's me. But
niggas letting air out of their tires. What's going on?
If he gets the best team, the Chiefs, Early would literally be.
They would never do that though. They would never do that. They
wouldn't give why would they never do it?
Why would the Raiders trade him to the Chiefs? Why would the Raiders do that? The Raiders
wouldn't
do that.
Well, I do.
If you offered them 3 first-round picks, they still wouldn't do it. Like no,
they still wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
hold on. I do want to put this caveat in there as well.
What
the
if
Raiders have indicated that in the trade package they want at least a 2nd-round pick, and they want compensation as well.
Now, real quick, Riddell, that kind of knocks some teams out because like the Jets, they gave a 2nd-round pick for Hassan Reddick, so they don't have a 2nd-round pick right now. And
that's a conditional 2nd-round pick. So if Hassan Reddick doesn't play enough games, then it turns into a 3rd.
So they would have to wait.
What if the Chiefs are the only team that gives an offer?
Figure it out.
What if the Chiefs are the only team that gives an offer?
You know what I'm thinking that nobody said, bro? And they really need a number 1 guy. Denver and the Chargers really need a number 1 guy right now.
No. We didn't say the Chargers.
There's no way
because they're not doing.
The Chargers don't have the money. They're in cap.
Also, there's no way he's going to Denver.
Denver ain't no way. I'm not doing that. No.
Any team besides Washington
have the
that's
money.
Not solidified.
I'm not doing that with Bo Nix and them. No, I'm not doing that.
I mean, where he
you
can go and
you
get
have
all
some
the
Cortland
draft
Sutton.
picks.
You have that.
Where he could go and get
the diet.
Where he could go and the
we should get
all the draft picks and all the capital. And he could go to the Patriots. They got plenty over there.
We in tank mode. We don't need no Devontae.
He's not going to go to a team like that early. He's going to go with a team where he's going to try to win.
But Mike, he can't choose it. Mike, he can't choose it.
No, but I'm telling you,
is a great value.
A team that sucks. They're not going to trade into a team that sucks. How do you know?
Yo, the only reason because there's ties to him. He only went there to play with his best friend from college. As soon as and then they cut his best friend from college the next year. So he don't fuck with the Raiders.
They make bad. He doesn't have Devontae been making bad decisions, dog.
Yeah, he doesn't have no deep ties with the Raiders. The Raiders don't have no deep ties with him.
Devontae is playing his career. He playing Madden, dog. Like you playing my player on Madden, dog. At the end of the day, you went somewhere that's already known to be a bad organization for years. The Raiders ain't won shit since the 70s, damn near. And you went to that organization to play with your best friend. It don't work out. Now you want to go somewhere else. No, he's a diva.
He didn't go there because he loves the Raiders.
But that's why the coach. All these coaches that are going to have to give up. He was
a Raiders fan growing up, Lonnie, and he's from that area.
Another team that could grab.
All these coaches that are going to have to give up 2 seconds, how much it is. All these guys know that he's a diva. Per se, or whatever we want. I don't like using that term, but per se, whatever. They know that he's like that. A lot of teams aren't going to want to do that. So I only see
he has to play, or he's
done. No. Lonnie. I only see teams that are number 1 contending for playoffs at least, or having a solid core of whatever to be. I don't see a team that.
If I'm the Saints, I
like the Broncos or whatever.
He has no leverage. He has 3 years on his deal.
I'm not saying it's about Devontae, but these coaches know that if they bring him in and they're not good, and he's gonna have to be in the same position as Oakland,
he's also gonna have to put up with it.
Another team.
I don't think coaches are going to be willing to take that chance for 2 seconds, bro. I don't feel like a lot of them are.
Go ahead,
Brandon. I feel like it's only going to be a certain amount of teams.
Yeah. Another team that's really realistic, but I would hate it. Him going to the Cardinals. That'd be realistic too.
That would be realistic. They already
brought him more receivers, neither.
No.
Him and Marvin, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
No, it wouldn't, because Kyler doesn't know how to serve the ball. But
you think
that's realistic.
That's
if I'm the Saints, I'm giving up Olave in a 2nd round pick, and possibly a third too, and I'm getting Devontae Adams.
No. To me, the deal's not worth it if you don't have Olave there. If Olave isn't there,
you can have Olave and a fourth. That's it. I ain't doing
but what's the deal worth? So you're comfortable giving up that much and then having Rashid Shaheed and Devontae Adams as your number 2.
What if they'll take it home? What if they'll take it home?
What if
they'll give him to the Jets? But he got to give up Garrett.
I would go to the Saints with Chris Olave.
No,
because if you put Chris Olave in a situation like that, he could become what he truly should become. Because he will have a receiver next to him that they're going to have to give attention to. So that would give him the ability to unlock his
potential. Oh my goodness. Allow Lonnie to speak.
A video just came out of Rashee Rice's mom stealing her neighbor's package. Stealing her neighbor's package with a Mama Rice jersey on.
Apple, don't fall far from the tree, boy. I tell you.
Like it's all.
Yeah, I seen that.
Just Grand Theft Auto.
Wait. I wasn't going to speak on that, Lonnie. I saw that earlier. I wasn't going to speak on that. Nothing to do with football, but you're nasty.
Yeah, nasty. Speaking of the Kansas City,
the GTA blood runs thick, y'all.
Speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs and their receiving core, Rashee Rice more than likely is going to be out for the season. Hollywood Brown is going to be out for the regular season. And as of right now, you could argue that this team might be worse than last year's team, which is a crazy thing to say.
Possibly, yeah.
Pacheco's also injured. People are saying Kelsey is looking worse. They lost L'Jarius Sneed to the Titans. The offensive tackle is worse than the left tackle is worse than the tackle last year. So there's a legitimate concerns regarding this Chiefs team with injuries.
Travis Kelce run routes like he's running damn
He played good last game.
I told you that Patrick Mahomes sold his soul. That's one. And two, I'm gonna be real with you, man.
What is this?
Speaking of Jerry Sneed, that nigga owns Tariq Hill. I'm that nigga.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I
no.
Tyreek what's the question?
Like a great round.
Should we?
Let me ask the question. All right, relax, gentlemen.
Yeah. What's the question?
So, with that said, there is rumblings regarding the Kansas City Chiefs that they need to trade for a wide receiver. More than likely, Tay Adams is not going to be an option.
No.
Much money. However, what do we think about the Chiefs moving forward, and what potential receiving options could they obtain?
Now, I can see them going for Coop. I can see them going for Amari Cooper. That would be a match made in heaven. That'd be perfect for them. I think Coop would play a lot better with Mahomes under Andy Reid now and those boys, and the way they would scheme him up. They would get every bit. They would squeeze every bit of juice out of that lemon, bro, and he would just be great for them. And I'm gonna say like guys like Juju. Golly, I can't believe I'm saying his name. Guys like Juju Smith-Schuster and Travis Kelce are really gonna have to step up. And Rashee, not Rashee Rice. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Xavier Worthy. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Xavier Worthy's really
gonna have to. They're really gonna have to step up, like for these next couple weeks until they trade for their guys.
Because I know Early's about to go bananas, and I'll let him do that. I'll let everybody do their thing. But to me, I'm not pushing the panic button. I'm not. Like they've won. Didn't they win? They won last week, dude. I'm not pushing the panic button on this team. I understand that they've looked not very good. But
crazy.
Is that me?
Echo. No, it's not you. Echo. Early to you. Yeah.
Yo? Oh, go ahead. Okay. No, I was gonna say I just think the fact that they've been playing this bad of football and still winning, it goes to show that the core members of this team that haven't changed since they started winning Super Bowls is still good. And I'm not talking about Mahomes here. I'm talking about mainly Chris Jones. Chris Jones is carrying this team defensively. Offensively, they're doing what needs to be done. And I also feel like, too, I understand Kareem Hunt is old, but this is a guy that hasn't played a lot of football in recent years. He's still not super old. He's still a pretty decent player. And I feel like there's a very good chance that he can play solid enough for this offense to work moving forward. It's going to have to involve Worthy playing a lot more and being a lot better. I think he showed that he can be a solid receiver last week, but it needs to continue. But I just can't push the panic button on this team yet. I just can't. They're 4-0, and I understand that it's looking bleak for them, but I feel like that they'll be fine.
Also, Lonnie.
I was gonna say that I don't think that they're done yet because even though Travis is definitely clearly declined physically, he's still there like mentally in terms of how he can like get out of his routes and like stuff like that. He just has no burst or acceleration. Like I said, he moves like an old man. But I think they have like just enough for Patrick Mahomes to work with because unfortunately he is Patrick Mahomes. He can just make things out of nothing. Xavier Worthy is gonna be a key though. Like he did have that one good route for the touchdown, but if you watch the rest of the game, he wasn't really moving anybody. So
definitely a project.
Non-factor. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if the Chiefs are hoping that like, oh, he'll just break out for one play a game for some 80-yard bomb or something like that every game, then I guess. But he needs to be a more consistent route runner, and throughout the season his hands have still been questionable. So yeah, he's gonna be a key.
I just don't think he's physical.
I still believe Mahomes with Kareem Hunt. I feel like he can help them survive until Hollywood Brown or whatever pieces they need get there.
He's just not physical enough yet to deal with the press, in my opinion.
Well, he's too skinny to be physical.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy has a set role as of right now. He's not going to get the ball where it's like a corner's playing tight coverage for the most part. Mahomes is not going to put him in a situation where he can get blindside and take a big hit. Like he just has those. I mean, he's a small guy. He's a speed guy. He's a decoy. He's a gadget. They do need a guy. Some options. I mean, I've heard rumblings that a receiver from the New York Giants can go to the Chiefs. Whether that's Jalen Hyatt, who's for some reason not starting over Darius Slayton, or
Jalen Hyatt change his whole career over there.
Jalen Hyatt would cook on the Chiefs, or Darius Slayton, who is a veteran at this point.
Wendell Robinson too, man.
No, they're not trading Wendell. No, they're not trading Wendell. Malik. They're the dynamic.
Wendell is there Shakir that played for the Buffalo.
Wendell, I'd rather him get traded than end up like your boy Neighbors.
That's nasty.
I'm telling you, man. If they get Cooper, bro, if they get Amari Cooper, bro, this team, bro, that would really elevate this offense. If they get Amari Cooper, I think that's Brandon, realistic too.
Can y'all hear me?
Well, Amari Cooper figures out how to catch again because he's been dropping way too much.
Dude, don't do that. Come on now. He's on a crappy team. He's gonna play bad if he's on a crappy
team. I don't care. He's been dropping it way too much.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Good.
I think it's a couple guys. So I'm gonna name 5 guys in particular. I think when he comes back, I know y'all gonna say whatever, but I think Adam Thielen can go there, right? I think that Christian Kirk can go there. Now I'm looking at the teams that's tanking. I think Christian Kirk can go there. I do like Hyatt. I do like Amari Cooper. But I think one of the biggest ones that could really help them out, that I think that team is basically cooked. So 2 in particular. I think Courtland Sutton can go over there and get busy. And the most important one, because I think they're going to be cooked. Honestly, I think they're going to give up eventually after like week 6 when the trading time comes. I think DeAndre Hopkins can go over there and save the last 2 or 3 years of his career.
He should have went over there last year.
I'm worried about DeAndre though.
Honestly, I could see them drafting, or I could see them signing a free agent and just making it work.
But what Mahomes needs is someone who can win 1v1 on the outside, and D-Hop is not that guy anymore. So
I'd rather have Hop than Courtland Sutton. Come on now.
Oh,
why do we think Courtland Sutton can't play? What's going on, Brandon?
He's not a
Courtland Sutton is a deep ball merchant. Courtland Sutton is a deep ball merchant. That's all he is. Let's be honest here. He's a mid route runner, bro.
Did y'all forget what D-Hop's doing? Did y'all just forget that how he's playing?
Dude, Courtland Sutton is not the same player that he once was coming out of college. You guys have to stop thinking like he's the same player, bro. That's what every Courtland Sutton upper that loves Courtland Sutton talks about. It doesn't matter. He's not the same player. He's had 2 ACL injuries. 2. And you can tell that it's similar to Michael Gallup, even though he's been able to survive way longer. Michael Gallup's retired now. You know why? Because of bad injuries. And that's exactly
another one they could get though, Michael, that can help him out, honestly, because I think if the writing's on the wall over there. I think the Texans are going to decide to keep Stephon Diggs and go Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins, which leaves one guy out the loop.
They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Why would they? Now think about this. Think about this.
Yeah, there's no way they're doing that, dude.
Yeah,
there's no way they're doing that.
Yeah, but why would you? But look, if they give you something good for him, and you say, you know what, dog, after the first 6-7 weeks, he ain't really did nothing anyway.
Texans. If I'm the Texans, I ain't giving you a goddamn thing. You my ops. You my competition. I ain't doing that.
Bad business.
Yeah, come on now. I ain't doing that. I ain't giving you.
I'm gonna hope you beat me.
I'm gonna let you drown.
I think Christian Kirk gets.
I'm gonna let you drown. You said what?
Yeah,
now,
I feel like Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
Any receiver at that level is cooking.
Yeah, he's absolutely phenomenal in that. Please help.
Real quick, back to D-Hop. Remember, he's playing through that MCL tear, which he should have surgery for, but that would end his season. So he's low.
Hey, they can use Dotson right now.
He's putting his career on the line.
Maybe the Eagles.
Maybe they're not trading Dotson again.
No, we gotta listen. Like Lonnie was just talking about D-Hop, Michael, and you brought up Dotson. Like we gotta log in. We gotta on the same page. Go ahead, finish what you're saying, Lonnie.
No, I'm saying because like D-Hop said himself that he's playing through this MCL injury, where if he got surgery, it would end his season. But he's playing through it, so his career is in jeopardy after the season. I don't know why he's risking his career for the Titans this year when they're not doing shit. But yeah, I don't think anyone should trade for him when he needs season-ending surgery.
Yeah, nah, I can't see it either. Hop is just on the downward. He's on a downward spiral of his career. Let's be honest. Yeah, I hate to say it.
Wait, can I ask y'all a question? I just want to be sure. When did I gotta look at this draft order. What was the receiver draft order? Let me see something real quick.
For who? For what?
Marvin,
what year?
Marvin, Neighbors, then Brian Thomas, then I want to say Ladd. No, then Worthy.
And then it was I think it was Eddie Mitchell after that.
Rome. It was Harrison,
Rome, Coleman, Worthy.
Yeah, it was MHJ, Neighbors, Rome,
Worthy,
Brian Thomas.
Wait.
So
that was the order? That was the order. I mean the order that guys were drafted.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall.
Brian Thomas, then Worthy, then Ladd, then then either Leggett or Keon. And then
wait, are you looking at it to be sure?
I'm not looking at it.
Look at it.
It was Malik. No, it was Marvin, Malik, Odunze. Then it was Coleman. Then it was Worthy. Then it was McConkey. Then it was then what's his name? The Colts homie.
Eddie Mitchell.
Wait, Mike. You telling me Thomas didn't go top 6 receivers?
He did.
Thomas was in front.
He did. He went
Thomas
to the
was in front of Ladd. Thomas was in front of Ladd.
But he was behind Worthy?
I got the list right here. Marvin
went
was 4th. Neighbors went 6th. Dunze went 9th. Then when I scroll down,
Polk was there.
Which they didn't need him.
Then Brian Thomas was at 23. Then Worthy was at 28.
Worthy.
Yeah, I knew
it was at 32. So Ricky Pearsall was at 31.
Oh, Ricky.
And Leggett was at 32. Then in round 2,
Eddie Mitchell was after that. Right?
Yeah, then it was Keon, Ladd, Polk.
80.
Oh, dang.
After that, I think.
Then 80.
Oh, wait, no, Xavier Leggett.
So they took Worthy over Ladd. They could have used Ladd. This is scouting, man. Damn. I voted for Worthy.
All the mock drafts had them taking Ladd. So
to be fair, I think Ladd is a better receiver than Worthy.
He is now.
At this point, yeah.
The Chiefs' assumption, I thought that in the beginning before the draft. I thought the Chiefs should have put Ladd because I thought Rashee Rice wasn't going to play this season. But the assumption was Rashee Rice was going to be playing. He's the number 1. Hollywood Brown was going to be playing. He's the number 2. And Worthy would be the 3 gadget guy.
Yeah.
But what happened is Rice got injured and Hollywood got injured. So this was not the plan.
Also, the Chiefs usually draft with the vision. Like, they don't usually draft guys that, like, are going to produce at a high ceiling early on. Like, and that's what I see with Worthy. It's like kind of like why they draft Mahomes, because they see potential farther than what they're going to use the first year. And I think that's why they decided to go with Worthy over the other receivers, is because
but that don't make sense, Mike. They're a win now team. Why would you draft potential when you're a win now team?
But are they even a win now team? Like, obviously they want to win, they want a 3-peat, but they also need to rebuild their team fully. So they need to have more weapons on the outside and draft more offense now that they've actually got their defense set. Because this entire time, the last 3 seasons, while we've been hollering about when they're going to win the Super Bowl, they've been trying to get their defense rebuilt fully, which now they have. And now their only objective is to get the offensive line and the weapon core back.
But Mike, wait, y'all just let Mike ask if the Chiefs are a win now team. There isn't a more win now team in the NFL than the Kansas City Chiefs.
No, but they also need to compete later. So if they win the Super Bowl, do you think that Andy Reid and the Chiefs are going to be fine with losing and being a losing team for the next 4 or 5 seasons? No, they're not going to. They're going to take them losing in the Super Bowl or losing in the playoffs this year over having the ability to repeat this type of dynasty again. This is basically what the Patriots did. The Patriots,
Mike, you think if the Chiefs repeat and they lose the next 3 or 4, they'll make Super Bowl next 3 or 4 years, we gonna care? We don't care.
No, you have to. No, I'm saying you have to prepare for a plan B in which your plan A doesn't work. And the Patriots went how many years without winning a Super Bowl? So my point is that the future always matters, no matter what. And I'm not saying that to them taking Ladd would be a wrong answer or would be worse. I'm saying that that's why they decided to draft him, is because they're trying to rebuild their offense and they saw a vision, and that's just the difference. Jim Harbaugh wanted somebody that he can get production from right now, that he can also develop, but mainly get production for this season. That's
my thing is you don't draft a slot in the first round when you don't got when you're not sure about your outside receivers. You don't draft a slot. You don't draft a slot that high.
Yeah. All right.
I'm getting a more proven guy because, like you said, Rice, and then y'all need a receiver that's going to be able to go.
Yeah. Let us move on to our week 4 power rankings. Our open field week 4 power rankings. Just to give a recap on our week 3 power rankings, we had the number 1 team being the Kansas City Chiefs, remains undefeated. Buffalo Bills number 2, Minnesota Vikings number 3, Steelers number 4, the Eagles number 5, Lions number 6, Seahawks number 7, Jets number 8, number 9 the Texans, and number 10 the Bucks. I'm sure some people are going to be.
We had Jets at 8. Good Lord.
Yeah, some people are going to be removed.
I don't think they're top 10 to me.
It's week by week.
Yeah, exactly. Week by week. So
all right, who's going first?
Even last week they were
number 1.
We all go first.
Again. The Chiefs.
No.
I gotta be honest with you. The Vikings.
Oh my God, we're doing this again, bro.
No, it's the Vikings. It's the Vikings.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
The Vikings.
Jesus
it has to be.
Christ.
The Vikings are the only team that's
the Chiefs.
No, the Vikings have.
Wait. The Vikings are undefeated, right?
Yes, the Vikings have done any. The Vikings have done what any other team in the league hasn't done, which is win convincingly and impressively in every single game, and they've also played against tough tests.
Hey, hold up.
They played against tough tests.
No.
They played against tough tests all season.
Mike, listen. Mike, re-say that. Do not fucking interrupt him. That nigga was cooking. Stop. I'm about to clip the shit out of that. Shut up. Let him cook. Mike,
okay.
Is that what you said? Exactly what you said.
Okay, the Vikings are number 1 because they have done everything that the other teams in the league haven't done, which is win convincingly and impressively in almost, or if not, every single one of their games, and they have beaten tests, and Sam Darnold has looked great. Their best player that they were supposed to have this season looks great. Everything is working out for them. They have Kevin O'Connell, who is probably, I will say because it's a clip, the number 1 coach in the NFL right now, because that man, since the day that he got the job, has overperformed as a head coach, and Riddell can sit there and cry.
Absolutely.
But if this is a week by week thing, and we're taking the first 4 weeks, it has to be.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish Riddell didn't stop you because you had a different flow the first time, but it's still clippable.
Yeah, no. I had to.
He was on a roll. He was passionate.
Come on, bro.
All I know
Vikings,
is
bro.
Last week y'all wanted not all of y'all. Some of y'all wanted the Bills over the Chiefs. And crazy what happened.
Crazy, that was crazy.
Crazy what happened.
Yeah, crazy that the Chiefs beat the Chargers without Justin Herbert. Crazy.
What? He was
man. Look,
they're
finding ways to win, bro. It is what it
The
is.
Vikings have a more impressive.
They are good.
Hey, no, hey, but Lonnie, they barely won that game.
Yeah, they barely beat a team with Justin Herbert with a high ankle sprain.
But
a win spells the same.
I know.
Brandon, are you Vikings or are you Chiefs? Don't be that.
I'm honestly.
I'm putting the Ravens over the Chiefs.
You pick the Vikings
every
single week.
The Ravens lost it, but
by half a foot they beat them.
In all honesty, if I have to be honest with myself, I gotta go with the Vikings too, man. That offense is so. That offense is so absolute.
Mo, what you got, Mo?
Mo.
Y'all want to be on the wrong side of history? Fine.
Mo, what you got? Nigga, y'all offense is bad.
Oh my gosh, that's what he always said.
Mo, Vikings or Chiefs?
I honestly, I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
All right, thank you. At number 1, the Minnesota Vikings are the number 1 ranked team this time for Open Field's Week 4 power rankings. Let's go.
Hold on, early, because I want to give Riddell a chance. What have the Chiefs done better this year than the Vikings?
I don't care. The thing I do care about is the Chiefs.
Okay, so that means nothing, guys.
Okay.
That means nothing.
I won't answer.
Hey, Lonnie, ask him again.
I won't answer. No. I won't answer.
Wait, Riddell. Wait. No, stop, Riddell. Come on, that's petty. That's a good clip.
I was about to answer, and Lonnie's like, nah,
come on, man.
don't
Stop,
answer.
Riddell. Stop being petty. Lonnie, ask him again, please. Stop being petty, Riddell. Stop. Lonnie, ask him again.
Do it, Riddell. Do it, Riddell.
Riddell,
you are such you're a cop out.
I was about to answer.
Riddell's copying a plea right now.
We have
tape of Riddell copying for a plea right now.
I just want him to ask you again. I want to get this. Go ahead. Lonnie, can we start this off by asking him again? Please, Lonnie, ask him again. Please. Everybody quiet. Lonnie, ask him again.
Anyway.
Vikings won.
Nah, you're playing.
Anyhow, who is number 2 in the power rankings?
Number 2, I got number 2. I'm going Chiefs.
Like I said, I'm going
Chiefs.
I'm going with the Ravens over the Chiefs.
No, it has to be the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
No, because they lost in it, bro. They lost it. I'm going to the Chiefs.
No, I'm sorry. They have to. It has to be the Chiefs.
All right, 3 people Chiefs, 1 person Ravens. Early Mo, who are you picking?
I'm going Chiefs.
All right, there we go. Chiefs. All right, now it gets interesting. All the undefeated teams are out the way. Who is the 3rd best team
Ravens
in the NFL?
No. Buccaneers.
Ravens.
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Give me the Ravens. Yeah, give me the Ravens.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Baltimore.
I think they finally figured stuff out.
The Buccaneers aren't better than the Bills.
I think they have an identity.
The Ravens have beat better teams than the Bucs have.
The Bills are better than the Buccaneers.
The Ravens did what?
The Ravens beat better teams than the Bucs did.
Didn't the Bucs lose to the Commanders?
Nancy the Ravens beat.
They just destroyed the Buffalo Bills.
Oh no, they didn't lose to the Commanders.
They just destroyed the Bills and they beat the Cowboys.
The Cowboys suck. The Cowboys suck. The Ravens, the Buccaneers have beat the Lions and the Eagles, who are 2 better teams.
The Ravens can absolutely
the Eagles have been sucking this year. What are you talking about? Now you're just going off of names.
Oh, wait, hold on.
We've been complaining about the Eagles.
The Eagles have
been
sucking this
year. What are you talking about?
They beat the Cowboys.
Hold on.
And they beat they also beat the Eagles. Hold on, Riddell. They also beat the Eagles without AJ Brown, without Lane Johnson, and without Devontae Smith. While Sirianni was being a terrorist. So what are we talking about? We're glazing that win. We're giving them super credit for that win. Are you kidding me?
But Lonnie, they only have Vita Vea back.
What?
I'm fine with
them being 4. I'm fine with them being 4.
No, I don't think they're better than
the top 5.
I'm not giving them credit for beating.
Bucks can be at 5.
What'd you say, Riddell?
The Ravens shouldn't be.
Oh my God, you beat up an Eagle.
The Ravens should not be top 5. They have 2 losses on their docket.
Thank you.
They shouldn't be in the top 5.
Thank you.
But even still, bro,
I'm going the Bills at 3. I'm
not taking the Ravens right now over the Commanders. Not right now.
I'll take.
I'll
take Buffalo.
I won't go that far. But I will say the 2 teams for me, the 2 teams that I feel like should be in front of the Ravens are the Lions and I'm not gonna lie,
the Buccaneers.
No, the Buffalo's still number 3.
I'm just gonna say Detroit Lions is the only. The only definitive one is Detroit Lions. I think Detroit Lions should be 3.
Nah, Detroit would lose to Buffalo.
They'd lose to the Ravens too, man. They would. I think they would.
They lose. The Detroit loses to Buffalo. Give me Buffalo number 3.
Hold up. Wait a minute, Mike. Wait a minute. Hold up, Mike.
Too.
You saw what Derrick Henry did. What the hell you think the Montgomery and Gibbs doing?
What to say? Montgomery and Gibbs are.
I'm just thinking about what Jared Goff's going to do.
I literally remember.
That's what
I'm
remember. And I'm loving what I'm thinking about.
The Buffalo Bills couldn't get the
like 11-yard run.
You give Jared Goff time if you want to.
Yeah.
I remember
that was the worst point I've ever heard. That was the craziest point.
Oh wait! Let Lonnie go because your mic is Lonnie's. Go ahead, Lonnie. What you saying?
No, I'm saying I remember last game, Montgomery went for like an 11-yard run, and then the next play, Gibbs went on for like a 15-yard run, and they just kept on running them down. You can't stop that. You really can't stop them.
And Lonnie, the Ravens just showed you the blueprint. Why would they play the Lions? The Lions would do the same thing. They just showed you how to beat them. The Lions would do the exact same thing.
Shift God, Buffalo beat multiple teams by a lot of points, and they beat Miami with Tua healthy. So I don't want to hear any of that. Also, the reason why I'm picking the Bills is because, number one, you made the point that like Lamar Jackson did well against the Bills, so somehow Jared Goff's going to do well. No, he's not. Jared Goff would fold against the Bills. He'd fold against Ed Oliver.
Lamar didn't have
Ed
to run
Oliver
versus
would
the
make
Bills,
that boy crumble.
If you give Jared Goff time, he will pick you apart.
You guys are too low on Jared Goff, and it's kind of disgusting.
He would pick you. If you give Jared Goff time, he's gonna pick you apart.
Jared Goff is borderline top 10. Let's be honest, man. We can't be sitting there doing
it. Doesn't matter. I'm not confident in Jared Goff.
I will say
he just went like 18 for 18, and
dude, we're too low on Jared Goff right now. We treat him like he daggone Geno Smith.
I'm not even a Goff hater.
We also got
I'm not a Goff hater. No,
I'm not. But Geno ain't Jared Goff.
No, dude, I've given that's not even true, dude. That's not even true.
He called him Baldino.
The reason, no.
He called him Baldino.
No.
All right.
Can I explain?
So
can I explain?
Let's figure out this third spot. So we'll just go one by one, see if we can get.
Let Mike explain why. He said Bills number 3.
He did explain why. He just went to explaining. What do you mean,
Mike? Bills number 3. Why?
Because
now you're playing
because they are. I still feel like when it comes to balanced team, their defense is very fast and it's very physical. They lost to one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the league with a good offensive line and a good running game. As much as Riddell doesn't want to agree with that. So, in my opinion, they are still a good team.
The Bills,
they've still won very impressively.
All right, now we
because
do
you don't like.
Now we do a vote. Now we do a vote. Do we want Bills? Do we
want
Bucks,
no.
Or do we
just have everybody?
Look at Jared Goff.
Just have every. Let's make this simple. Let's just have
Jared Goff sucks.
All right, so Mike got Bills.
Number 3.
Mike got Bills.
Okay, Mike picked the Bills. I still don't know what my name was brought up for, but I will say this. I will pick the Detroit Lions.
No, they don't struggle with top tier teams.
You guys play yourself. Mo, who you got? Bro, honestly, bro, I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Who you got, Lonnie?
I'm gonna go Lions.
Who you got, B?
Ravens.
I'm going with the Bucks. I say I look at the totality of your team, and although Detroit did blow out Seattle, that defense is terrible. So
the Ravens can't be third being 2-2. They can't.
But it don't matter.
Didn't the Bucks have a bad loss too?
It can't be
against a worse team than the Bills.
It don't matter. He's one.
It's a week-to-week ranking. It's a week-to-week ranking.
Okay,
that's why I'm saying that's the Bills still.
It's still taking
the Bucks and the Lions, chat. The very first person, no super chat, whatever you want super chat, cool. But the very first person to comment Bucks or Lions, they win. Period.
Should be the Ravens.
Tor, you are wrong. Jared Goff is not borderline top 3. You are out of your freaking mind, dude.
Now we're just chatting.
You're out of your mind.
Next comment, Bucks or Lions for the third spot.
Dude, no, I'll switch because I'm gonna have to be picking Bills. I'll just say if we're gonna go Bucks or Lions, I'm gonna have to go Lions.
There we go.
Oh, wait, did Bucks beat the Lions? Lions
beat the beat up Eagles, and we're giving them a bunch of
so Lions.
Hey, first chat was the Lions. There we go, Detroit.
Oh wait.
There we go.
So let me ask you a question, Lonnie. Lonnie, let me ask you this: Do you think that with the fully Eagles team, you think they could have beat Tampa?
I thought it would have been a lot more competitive. I'm not gonna praise any team if the other team doesn't have their number 1, number 2, and their best tackle. That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. If it was the Bucks, if it was flip it. If it was just Baker Mayfield and he didn't have Mike Evans, Chris Goodwin, and Tristan Wirth, and they lost, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, the Eagles are so good. You see how they beat the Bucks? No, I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't make sense. Because we all know that, like, if Mike Evans, Chris Goodwin, and Tristan Wirth are in the game, it's a different game. So,
all right, let's move on to the 4th power ranking. Number 4, of course, the Buccaneers are an option. People have been saying the Buccaneers. Who do we thinking, Michael? Who do you think? Number 4,
Bills.
I'll go with Bills.
Oh, what?
I think the Ravens and the Bills game was just a bad matchup. I don't think it'll go like that.
The Bucks have a bad loss too, so I don't like, bro. Like I still
the
think
Ravens are a
better
team than the Bills.
Ravens lost 2 games, but like I said, they literally lost on like a half a foot, less than a half.
They lost to the Raiders, bro. I mean,
but they still lost to the Chiefs on barely a foot. So like,
I mean, Bills played a bad matchup.
They almost let the Cowboys come back and beat them, which would
Bills have a bad. No, Bills have a bad matchup.
If we're bringing up like circumstance and context, we got to bring in, other than this blowout win against the Bills, they haven't been looking the best the first 3 weeks.
That's also true.
Are we going? Wait. So what's the number 4? Number 4 is Bucks.
Number 4. Bills. Michael said Bills. I said Bills. What are you saying?
Why wouldn't the Bucks be? All right, y'all got it.
What do you mean?
What are you picking?
I'm going Buck, and we look at even
Bucks
like
are
as
number
much as
4,
I love the Bills.
Bucks are number 4.
Wait, though, Mike. Once I love the Bills, the Bucks have beat better teams all around. They beat the Dolphins, but Tua got hurt. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in their first game of the season. They beat up on the Cardinals.
Did you just say the Jacksonville Jaguars are a good team when they were 0-4?
I'm looking at Lions, Eagles. Hold up, Lions, Eagles, and now the Commanders look like a good team.
Right,
and the Bucks
Eagles are a good team.
But the Bucks got blow out by the Broncos. Like if we're talking about
Burley, off the top of your head,
the Broncos just beat the Jets too.
They got blown out by the Broncos, and the Broncos had the best offensive season of their entire season.
The Broncos, their team was hurt though.
And the Broncos look like garbage.
Early, if you could answer this right now, I'll go Bucks. Who was the leading receiver for the Eagles? Versus the Bucks. Versus the Bucks.
I think Dawson.
No, he had 1 target.
But Jalen Hurts has been bad, man. Stop it.
All right, bro.
You're proving my point. You just, what did you just say? You said Jalen Hurts is so bad. Right.
So Michael and Rodell have the Bills. I got the Bucks. Who you got, Lonnie? The Bills.
We have the Bucks. Don't we already have the Bucks pick?
No, no, Bucks are not on there. No.
I thought Bucks was 4. All right, cool. Bills are 4 then. Whatever.
All right, W.
Bucks 5.
I'll say Bucks 5.
Damn.
Bucks
what
5,
the Bucks got to do?
5.
All right, and the Bucks beat the Falcons. 5. Can they get top 3 and they beat the Falcons? Convincingly?
No.
Look at the sucker. I'm done with you, Riddell. So
yeah, it's not a question directed to me, was it? It's directed to me.
So I'll go Bucks number 5.
Yeah, I'll go Bucks number 5 as well.
And everybody else?
No, that's it.
Me and Brandon are still on the Ravens.
Yeah, I thought the Ravens should have got this spot, but
nope.
Well, whatever.
Hey,
nope.
I'm fine.
Number
with
the Ravens are top 5, man.
I'll go Ravens 6.
Yeah, I'll go Ravens 6. Even though the Steelers and the Texans could be over them, but I'll take Ravens.
The Steelers just got basically whooped by the Colts, bro. Come on.
After that game, no, it's gonna.
I don't care about the ending score, bro. When you coming back at the end, I want to hear that. Anyway,
all right.
The
Ravens number 6.
What the hell? Okay.
Ravens number 6. Number 7.
Texas.
Almost coming back.
I bet Texas fluke. They are barely beating really bad teams. I'm done with Texans.
Texans can be 7. Texans can be 7.
I'm cool with them in 7, I guess.
No, I want the Texans to 7 too.
I'm not taking the Texans over the.
Did we say Chiefs already?
No.
Chiefs are 2.
No,
my fault. Then I'm fine with Texans.
Texans
7 over the Steelers. No.
Yeah,
no. Texans definitely over the 7.
All right, Texans number 7. All right,
hold on.
You're outvoted.
the only team they lost to was the Vikings.
Bro,
still talk about Jared Goff.
He's outvoted.
You're right, Vikings. But anyway, because they barely beat bum teams. But okay, you got it. You're right.
No, so we all good. Texans. Okay. W. All right.
Like the list, but
also,
okay.
Nico Collins has 100 more receiving yards than anybody else in the league.
Crazy.
That's right.
Oh my God, he's still
Neighbors is number 2. Just throwing that out there. Neighbors is number 2.
At number 8, I'm going with the Commanders at number 8.
No, bro. No. At number 8, I'm going San Francisco still. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go San Fran, but
I like that.
Shaky, that's all.
San Francisco,
I'm going San Fran.
We can go. I'll give you that, Mike. We can go. I was thinking San Fran, but we can go with what's more proven. So San Fran, but Commanders got to be number 9.
I'm fine with that.
49ers.
I put Commanders at 10 probably.
Potential one here.
There's only one team. I still gotta put the Eagles on. Not at 10. There's only one team at 10 you can pick, and it's that team that's in the bottom right here. If you look underneath,
I was going to say Green Bay Packers.
Left, yeah, the Green Bay Packers.
I was going to say Packers over the Commanders.
Now, Commanders have been more solid throughout the season, but
that's because if your starting quarterback gets hurt, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit there and be mad at you for losing games. So I'm definitely going to Packers.
You're right with that. Packers, Commanders at 10.
All right.
Hey, all right. And Green Bay is the only team that duked it out with like some Vikings. So
and honorable mention for 11 would probably be the Broncos.
No, I would go Pittsburgh still.
Yeah, why
we? Pittsburgh.
I was going to put Pittsburgh at 9. I was going to put Pittsburgh at 9.
I thought Pittsburgh got to make the top 10, y'all. We being nasty.
Dude, Pittsburgh over both of those teams. Pittsburgh over the Packers. Pittsburgh over the Commanders.
About Pittsburgh, I'm not
Pittsburgh no. Stop it. Get him out of there. Nah, get him out of there.
Hey, anyway.
We can say, hold up. So, Mike, would you say Pittsburgh over?
Then maybe I'll say the Falcons.
Put that like number 5 and number 6.
No, we gotta. So 7 is Vikings. No, who's the 7? 7 Texans, right?
Oh, let me read it off.
Yeah.
So our Week 4 open field NFL
power rankings please.
Are as follows. Number 1,
Vikings.
The Minnesota Vikings. Number 2, the Kansas
City. You're an idiot. You've talked about Jared Goff for 10 minutes. Shut up, bro. Like, it's the last time I'm going to say anything, but you've been chatting.
Goodness gracious.
I ain't going to lie, though. But
Michael,
him calling you Baldino is hilarious. That was funny.
Yeah, he's okay. He says name 3 quarterbacks better than Jared Goff. That's a question I'm not even going to address. That's a stupid question.
Don't acknowledge your mic.
That's like Nas going Tabo Ho. That's hilarious. Go ahead.
All right. Week 4 power rankings. 1, Vikings. 2, Chiefs. 3, Detroit Lions. Number 4, despite a loss, Buffalo Bills. Number 5, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 6, the Baltimore Ravens. Number 7, the Houston Texans. 8, the San Francisco 49ers. 9, the Green Bay Packers. And the number 10 spot, surprisingly, the Washington Commanders.
Now, I'm not mad at that list. I'm not mad
at that list. I gotta be real with you. I'm going Pittsburgh over Green Bay. Do we just not fuck with the Steelers at all?
No, I'm going Pittsburgh over Green Bay.
That's a bad loss, dude. That's a bad loss.
First of all,
Pittsburgh is beating
That's a bad loss.
But the Bills was able to stay top 5 in a bad loss. Hold up, man. What are we
Pittsburgh's
doing?
beating the
That's a better team. The Ravens are a better team.
Well, you know what's nasty about you, Brandon? Because you called it a bad loss, but yet when the Texans barely beat them, that's a good win?
They were healthy then. They were healthy. That team is decimated now. That's a bad loss.
Now you're trying to not.
That's a bad loss. I'm sorry. It's top. That's a solid list.
No.
All right. Well, let's go to our.
San Fran might need to make it. Honestly, it might need to be 8. 8 might need to be Packers. 9 might need to be Steelers, and then 3 Commanders, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. We might need to get the San Fran out of there, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're outvoted, fam. That's a solid list.
That our belief, but anyway. We'll see. The power rankings could shift quite a bit.
For the most part, Steelers are the top 10.
Yes.
And that was a blowout. That was a blowout most of that game. Bro.
All right. Let's move on. This is our final segment of the day. We will do our NFL Week 5 predictions.
Let's go.
You have a lock of the week or an upset of the week. Let it be known.
I'm so done with y'all.
Teams. But let's not try to take too long on your analysis. Be very quick, very concise, and let's do it. First game, Thursday night. I will be there to
do both, y'all. Please, everybody do both.
Are you gonna be at the game?
I want to go last.
Thursday, Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing at Atlanta to play the Atlanta Falcons. Michael, who you got?
Yeah, I'll have to go Tampa Bay. Sorry, gonna have to get off the bandwagon with the Riddell. This is where I dip out.
My last stop.
This is where I get off the wagon here and go with the team that is just better overall.
Hey man, I'm gonna go Atlanta Falcons, of course.
This dude, man.
The Falcons are gonna win this game. I do think they're going to continue to figure out each other, and that cohesion is going to manifest in this game.
So, man, next. Go ahead, Mo.
Hater.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Buccaneers. It is insane the fact that we're going with the Falcons over the Buccaneers.
We're gonna call out.
It's crazy beyond me, but yeah, I'm going with the Bucs.
All right, Lonnie, who you got?
Well, first off, the Bucs are plus 114, and then the Falcons are minus 134.
What's this? Yeah, it's Bucs 1.5. I mean, Falcons 1.5, right? Minus 1.5.
Yeah,
they
1.5 and minus 1.5.
So that's
Falcons are at home. What you mean?
Yeah, okay.
This is tough because I don't want to go against the Bucs and then Early and Hefe just jump on me all damn day. I'll be annoying.
Riddell's gonna get a lot of it. So
true. All the heat's gonna go to Riddell. So you know what? I'm gonna go overtime, 26-23. What's the Falcons kicker's name?
Youngku.
Yo, stay away from that toxic white girl. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And yeah. So Falcons in overtime.
Whoa.
Falcons.
So what's your pick?
Falcons are overtime.
Yeah, Falcons overtime.
Oh, Falcon. Oh,
I'm talking about that one girl that like is this all over TikTok going from player to player.
Y'all gonna have to fill me that fill me in on that like after the game because I didn't get that reference. But I gotta go with the Bucs. I'm sorry, I gotta go with the Bucs on this one, man. I think they're just more put together. I think they have an identity. I think they can easily beat this team 24-10.
Okay, Early, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers, of course. And since it's my it's because the Ravens are favorite and the Falcons are favorite, it's my upset of the week. Buccaneers over the Falcons by at least 10 points.
I mean, it's not even an upset of the week, man. They're pretty much right there. It's close.
Falcons are favorites. Falcons are favorites.
They're at home, of course. They're favorites. If it's close,
no,
that's my upset of the week too.
It's not my upset. It's not my upset. But it's my. I got Bucs winning though. With Bucs.
Okay. No, if it's Vegas upset, I'm going upset of the week on this one. I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess they're like the same tier, but
all right, who's next?
Just
they're not.
Who's next? Earl. Who's next?
Next
Jets versus the Vikings.
We got a Sunday morning game. This is actually happening 9:30 in the morning.
Beautiful.
I don't know what country this is happening in necessarily, but it's an early game. Jets at Vikings.
Lock of the week. Give me Vikings by 1,000,000. Out of here.
Oh gosh.
What do you got, Brandon? We'll go reverse order.
Riddell, I think you know who I'm going with, my boy. I'm rolling with the Vikes. I'm sorry. The Jets are too dysfunctional. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is on fire right now, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Hold up, Brandon. Sam Darnold, revenge game. He finna.
Yes. By the team that drafted him. They moved up to draft him, by the way.
It's been years. Is it really revenge at this point?
Yeah, they're the ones that drafted him.
Yeah, they did draft him. And so, yeah. Sam Darnold, he looking hot.
You're going to ask the old school Kirk Cousins. You like that, don't you?
Yeah. I'm about to start saying that.
Niggas forget about that Kirk Cousins. That shit was everywhere.
No, it was the laugh after that had me.
Go ahead, Lonnie.
Oh, it's my turn? Because I have an announcement about the Jets. So, after some long reflection, the Patriot fan in me came to a realization. The Jets are gonna jet, no matter who's on their team. The Jets are gonna jet, and you know what? When it comes to, I'm probably gonna end up like in a few weeks sending like Riddell that $20 because you know what? Throughout the history of the Jets, they just waste players. Darrelle Revis' career died, was just wasted over there. Antonio Cromartie's wasted over there. Bart Scott, whoever you want to, Le'Veon Bell died with the Jets.
They're the East Coast of Oakland.
You know what? They don't deserve Garrett Wilson. They don't
too.
deserve that talent because they don't know how to use him. And also,
I know you didn't just say LaDainian Tomlinson when he was 50 years old playing for them.
I'm just saying that's where he last played at.
Hold on, and
let Lonnie finish.
I also forgot how big of a diva Aaron Rodgers is, and so like I saw Garrett Wilson and him arguing on the sidelines.
I reminded y'all though.
Yeah, I saw them argue on the sidelines, and then Garrett Wilson unfortunately opened his mouth saying, "Oh, we have no creativity within the offense." So he basically went at Nathaniel Hackett, who was Aaron Rodgers' dog. So you know what I think is going to happen? He's not going to be getting the ball like that. He's already not really getting the ball like that, but I feel like he's really not going to get the ball like that. So when it comes to Garrett Wilson this year, y'all got it. Down year, whatever. That's my excuse. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is a terrorist. He definitely lost more than a step. Nathaniel Hackett should not be offensive coordinator. And the Jets are going to jet because, no matter who's on their roster, no matter how talented they are, they suck. I'm going to Vikings. I think it's going to be like 35-17. I think it's going to be bad. I hope it's an ass whooping because I'm a Patriots fan. Fuck the Jets.
Hello, Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I hope Sam Darnold whoops. Ooh. I'm playing whoop that trick in the background the whole time.
Whoop that trick. Get him.
Mo, who you got?
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Jets all the way. Jets gonna win this joint 100-0. Like, no, I'm messing around. I'm going with the Vikings.
I was gonna kick this nigga Mo for saying something.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to kick me.
All right.
Because wait, I didn't go.
No, Riddell gotta go.
Upset of the week.
Riddell,
give me the Jets, baby. The Jets are gonna jet to
Riddell,
this win.
you got the Vikings?
Yeah, I haven't picked yet. But anyway, all right. So
this is the game, Mr. Sammy. He's gonna see ghosts against his own franchise. No, he won't see ghosts, but I think that the Jets defense is gonna play a lot better than people think. That's my take.
It ain't the defense we'll worry about.
Mike, if you get this upset, nigga, you cooking.
Well, with that said,
that's what.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my pick now. Anyway,
go ahead, Riddell.
With that said, I'm going to do the Jets as well. Actually, to be fair, I've been wrong about the Vikings every single week.
Yes, you have.
But one thing that I'm still standing 10 toes, and it was manifesting in the Packers game, is once the pressure starts heating up on Sam Darnold, he doesn't look like that guy. And it was heating up, and that Packers team almost came all the way back. So I feel like the Jets defense will put a lot of pressure on that offense and that scheming that has been dominating with play calling and Jettis being him, of course. But Sauce is going to do his darn best. I think this is a match team in terms of matchup, in terms of defense. And Aaron Rodgers, who loves his pre-snap reads, he can actually see the blitzes coming. This is the game that the Jets can win. They can win this game. I'm going Jets as well.
Real quick, Brandon. The Jets are plus 30 and the Vikings are minus 154.
Okay. The Packers and the Vikings, that's a divisional game.
Real quick, I don't get it.
I think the Jets D line will get to Sam Darnold.
Man, Vikings by
the first team. Wait.
Can we go into the next game?
Let's go into the next game. Panthers at Chicago, the team that traded number 1 overall picks with each other.
Panthers are plus 168. Bears are minus 200.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Michael started out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Bears here, honestly, because Caleb Williams played his best game as a pro, and I know that's not saying much because it wasn't that great of a game, but I still saw a lot of improvement. I saw him a lot more comfortable, and I think that that's going to continue moving.
Who did he play again?
This offense.
Mike, who did he play?
Rams. I know they didn't play anyone good, bro, but I'm just saying that
the Rams.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
He can build off that.
Yeah, and I see him building off it in this game.
Swift got busy. Hold up. Who had Swift on their fantasy team. He had almost 100 yards of TD, and he had 7 catches for 70 yards. Damn.
Oh, DeAndre Swift.
Somebody
heard y'all talking about him.
Nobody was starting him though.
Nobody cares.
He averaged 1.9 yards a carry before then. 1.9 yards.
Yeah, cut it out, man. Cut it out.
He's not good. Anyway, to my turn.
You probably the reason why he broke off that run.
He still sucks.
1.9 yards is still 1.9 yards.
All right. So I will go with the Bears as well. Bears defense is going to make it very hard on Andy Dalton. They've been elite all year. And Caleb Williams is slowly and steadily getting better. Bad defense. He's going to keep on getting better. And if he can start making his deep throws, it's going to get scary.
Yeah, lights out.
Yeah, give me Bears.
Yep.
I'm going Bears because Keenan Allen's back.
Mo has to go. Can we go in order, gentlemen?
Bro. First of all, Lonnie, thank you. No, I don't agree with that any whatsoever. I don't know what you guys are talking about, Rodell. First of all, what
tells the only one that called you Rodell instead of Rodell. Rodell. How you let me go? But it's so funny.
I don't know what I was wrong about, so I don't know what he's talking about.
He does do that. I noticed.
Yeah, I picked the Bears. You said I'm wrong about picking the Bears? Is that what you're saying?
No. Somebody else said something. I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going. But I'm picking the Bears too.
All right, go ahead, Bilal.
And listen, Andy Dalton, please. If you're gonna pick Andy Dalton, anybody else who picks Andy Dalton, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. He's a one trick pony. He's not gonna win. I could have sworn. I'm sorry, Rodell. Forgive me, please. I definitely thought it was you.
This nigga alter and create 2 profiles. Now he's Mike Buckets. All right.
No. What do you mean? That's no. I'm commenting against him.
Oh, okay. You're Mike Buckets. Okay, go ahead.
I just don't want to. I'm just giving him a little bit because he's just being ridiculous right now, saying that Jared Goff is the 3rd best quarterback in the league. I just want to try to teach him and help him understand.
Mike, did you really have to get it back in blood in the comments, though? Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the show.
Yeah, this white on white crime in the comments is crazy.
Yeah, it's as it should be. We have to police our idiotic white folk
I don't want to assume.
Say dumb things like this dude. But I'm done with him.
Be nice in the comment section. No, I got
no, not if you're just attacking
Mike,
please. Lonnie, go ahead, man.
There's paragraphs after paragraphs of comments.
All right, Lonnie, go ahead, Lonnie. Go ahead.
Eat a Snickers.
I'm telling you.
I got the Bears because Caleb did look more confident, and I feel like his confidence is gonna rise. Also, the Rams pass rush is a lot more better than the Panthers, so I feel like he'll even be a little bit more comfortable against this team. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty decent game for him.
Penn's got a better corner play, but go ahead.
I mean, that's fine, but
they don't have
the main problem with the Bears is they couldn't protect Caleb. So if they have more time to protect Caleb, that makes him feel more secure. So, I think that's I think him feeling like him not being gunshot is what's important right now. So if that's the case,
I think that this Panthers defense will give him fits, but I just don't see. I
don't
see the Panthers.
Hold on, Mike. We're going one by one. Everybody, not only Mike, all of you. Let's get one by one because we have a lot of games to cover.
Yeah, honestly, we do. We got
this. Bears and Panthers should take 30 seconds. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, we gotta elaborate that much. Goddamn. But yeah, so. I think that this will be a very, very close contested game. I see it being 17-21. But I think the Bears can get this win out simply because Caleb is gonna take another step in his development. I like what I saw from him last week, so I got the Bears going.
Captain, land y'all planes. Damn. I'm going with the Panthers. That's it. I think the Bears are that good. I don't trust Caleb Williams as of right now. I'm going with the Panthers. Next game, please.
All right.
Go my way. Next game, Browns versus the Commanders at home. I'm taking the Commanders. That is my lock of the week. Commanders to beat the Browns by at least a touchdown. And there you go, Brandon.
Commanders.
Sean Watson sucks.
Commanders. I mean, let's be real. It's the Browns. Commanders. Nothing else.
Monty?
Commanders against the Browns. I'm gonna go with the Commanders, and the spread is Browns plus 142, Commanders minus 168.
Mo?
I got the Commanders.
Yeah.
Go over there.
Yeah, I got the Commanders as well, but it is interesting that Nick Chubb is practicing now. So I don't know when he'll come back, but once he does.
When did Jonathan Brooks come back? Because once we get Jonathan Brooks, man, we will be a team.
Chuba Hubbard's cooking. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I got Commanders as well.
I picked him up my fantasy team. It's good.
Not mad at it.
Commanders. Commanders. But I'm worried about the one game where it's a struggle for the offensive line for the Commanders. So we'll see how that works.
That's actually
a solid offensive line.
Yeah, that's a good point you made.
Solid point because Commanders. That is a very solid point because as of right now, the Commanders have only played bad defenses.
Yeah.
Only played bad defenses.
And the rookie wall's coming. I'm sorry, but it's gonna come.
You know, like a low key, an upset for the Browns is very much within reason. And Deshaun has been playing. You know what, Michael, you convinced me. That one sentence has convinced me. I'm going Browns. That one.
I have to stay Commanders. Because the Commanders have bit me all season by not picking them. So
fellas, the X factor is Deshaun Watson, and guess what? Deshaun Watson is gonna be him. I'm still going Commanders. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you how bad. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you how bad Deshaun Watson is. Deshaun Watson is so bad that your man Riddell over here had the absolute nerve to say that Deshaun Watson played well last week because he literally. That's how bad it is. You had the nerve to say he played well last week versus the Raiders when he literally went 24 for 34, 176 yards.
The expectations are so low. You thought that was a good game.
It is.
If you threw for 270,
y'all have to be honest. He threw a dot to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper dropped it.
He did drop it. He did drop it.
An interception.
Listen. Coop has been getting bad passes. Has been getting bad passes since he's been on that Browns team. He didn't expect to get that ball in his hands. That's why he dropped it. That's why he dropped it.
He lost the Browns game.
What? An accurate pass?
Wait, can we be honest? Can we be honest? If your best game is 24-34 for 170 and a touchdown,
boy!
How many games are you gonna win? You're not winning a lot of games.
Hey man.
270 is
Amari Coop. If you're listening, go to the Chiefs, baby. Come on. Go to the Chiefs, please.
Let's move on.
Riddell, I did have to tell you something about Amari Cooper because I don't know if you know, but like they converted, I think like 99% of his contract into a signing bonus, so his cap hit's only like $1 million.
No, still go to the Chiefs.
Well, he's the most tradable wide receiver in the league.
I like him on the Chiefs. Not gonna lie.
Listen. That's beautiful.
I like
beautiful.
That right
you kidding me?
For sure. All right, Michael, go ahead. We're starting.
Let that boy starve, y'all. Don't let him get
next game. Next game is a banger. One of the games of the week, of course. Regardless of record, it will be the Baltimore Ravens at Bengals at Cincinnati to play the Cincinnati.
Wait,
Bengals.
I got Dolphins and Raiders. What do you mean, Bengals?
I'm going through the sleeper app, so I'm going through that order.
All right, cool.
Ravens are minus 142. Bengals are plus 120, even though they're at home.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Ravens all day, every day.
No, no. I like.
Bengals are one of the worst defenses in the NFL.
Ravens at Bengals. Okay. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Ravens. I think I would be a lot more scared. I understand that the Bengals have
everybody leave the league.
Historically beaten them often, but I still think the Bengals are in kind of a situation where they just aren't playing good football yet, and I would be more worried if the Ravens carried their bad play into these last 2 weeks. But aside from the one half in Dallas, they've turned it around overall. So I do think that they're going to be able to handle this game overall. And I say that mainly because of the defense and how good they played last week. I think that's going to carry into this, and that's what they're going to need in order to beat this team. The offense is cool, whatever. Defense matters in this game against the Bengals.
Okay. I am going – the Bengals need to split. They need to win. I'm going Cincinnati because that offense, that defense might suck. It might suck. But they do have a tendency when the chips are on the line and they do have to win a game to lock in. They just need to lock in enough because Jamar and T are back. And it looks like Chase Brown might be a serviceable running back. So with that said, Joe Burrow's going to cook. It's time to win this game. Give me Cincinnati. Mo, who you got?
Joe Burrow going to cook is crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, for some odd reason, I got a strong feeling Joe Burrow going to show himself back this week. I think I'm gonna go with the Bengals specifically because I think back in his groove. Jamal's back in his groove, and so is Joe. So I'm gonna go ahead with the Bengals. I think they're gonna
wait till F-Dot get on here Sunday night. Wait till F-Dot get here. I can't wait.
He's gonna be crying. It's like, no, my Ravens. Okay.
That's the way he's crying. Go ahead, Lonnie.
I got the Ravens. I think that I feel like they finally unlocked Derrick Henry, and they were like, "Oh, this is how we're supposed to use one of the best running backs in the league." And I don't trust the Bengals defense at all. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Brandon.
Ravens. Their formula is, if they use that same formula on every single team, this team is going to be pretty tough to beat. They can beat this Bengals team easily, just off talent. I understand they got T. Higgins and Jamar and all those people back, but we act like they ain't got a Kyle Hamilton and a Marlon Humphrey, who's he's having a bounce back year. So I gotta have the Ravens on this one.
All right, and early you said Ravens, right?
No, I'm doing my saying Ravens. That I think this is one of them games where likely finally gets his shine back, and he shows up, and also. This will be Derrick Henry's game where he reaches his 10,000 yards. Derrick Henry is officially 18 rushing yards away from being a 10,000-yard all-time guy. Welcome to the 10,000-yard club. Bengals are one of the worst rushing defenses. Way to go, Derrick Henry. You just reached 10,000 after this week, so I'm going with
I hope so. 18 rushing yards? I mean, come on.
He might rush for 10,000 this game. Go ahead.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Another 1:00 game, another potential game of the week. We got a revenge game, ladies and gentlemen. We got Buffalo at Houston. Josh Allen versus Stephon Diggs. That is going to be the narrative.
That's going to be awkward.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. We'll start it off with early. Who you got with it?
Buffalo Bills. Nobody rose the nobody. What's it called? How does Chris Berman say it? Nobody rose the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, something like that. Nobody something the wagons. I can't think right now, but I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. I think this will be a game where they can come back and get their shit off. I think that ass when they got last week, they come back vengeful, and the Texans just have to be the team they're gonna take that out on. So I'm going with the Bills. Nobody rolls the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Brandon, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Bills on this one. I think they're I think they just got the Texans number on this one. I got the Bills.
Lonnie?
I'm going with the Texans. No one can hold Nico Collins this year. Like I said, 100 more receiving yards than anybody else.
Circle the wagons. Nobody's circling the wagons. Like the Buffalo Bills.
Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson, I hope they destroy Josh Allen all game. I hope. I pray.
Oh boy.
And yeah, I hope
underrated Josh Allen.
Or he needs to lock up.
Underrated Josh Allen hitter.
Mo.
Man, I'm going with Houston, man.
Thank you, Prodigy. Circle the way.
I think CJ Stroud coming back out. He just got his butt kicked, and I think it kind of humbled him. I think he's gonna come back out, and it's gonna be a different game. I'm going with Houston.
They barely beat the Jaguars. Stop it.
I'm gonna go Buffalo Bills. I think the game plan is Stephon Diggs is not allowed to do anything. That's what my game plan would be. I'll be Mr. Petty. He's not even the best receiver on this team, and I'll still double cover him every single time.
Yeah, please do that so Nico can go crazy. Please do that.
Hey, I don't care if Nico Collins goes off as long as Stephon Diggs does it. That's how I would be thinking. I'll be super petty. But the Buffalo Bills, I think this is going to be a good test for both of these teams, of course. And
they suck.
The Houston offense just hasn't been clicking. The Bills do have a good defense, even though we saw what happened. And Joe Mixon, I don't know if he's playing. The rush offense is non-existent. And the Buffalo Bills' worst thing is rush defense. Cam Akers is not a guy. So give me Bills, man. Give me Bills. Josh Allen about to cook. So give me Bills. Michael?
Yeah, I think it's going to be my...
Oh, yeah. Mo, you finish.
No, I just want to throw that in there. I think it's gonna be my upset. The Houston beats the Bills.
They have I'm gonna spread, so it's not an upset.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Bills here. I just think based off the trajectory of both teams, I understand the Bills came off a bad game. I see Josh Allen as a quarterback that's going to play way better after a loss, and in a game like that, he's going to come back. And I think the key to this game: don't let Stephon Diggs get in the end zone early against you. And I think that if the Jaguars put together a solid game defensively, I think the Bills can put even a better game defensively against the Texans.
All right. Next game up, ladies and gentlemen, we got an interdivision game. We got a AFC South matchup. We got the Colts at Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. Michael, you started off.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go Colts here, man. I really am. I'm just going to have to ride against Trevor Lawrence. I guess call me a Trevor Lawrence hater, but to me, I see maybe I would say Jacksonville's the better team on paper, but I just don't see it with Jacksonville this year. They haven't played good football. I see the Colts putting together a good game plan with Shane Steichen at the helm of that, mainly because they play this team a bunch. But I do think it's going to be a close game. But I just my premonition gives me the Colts here. It really does.
All right. This was tough because I agree the Jacksonville Jaguars haven't been playing good football. But give me the Jaguars. The Colts still don't have a good defense, and the Jaguars need a win. So first win of the season. Give me Jacksonville. Mo?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. The Colts keep on. They keep this. I'm going with Jacksonville.
Lonnie?
Real quick, the Colts are plus 128. Jaguars are minus 152. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars just because they're 1-9 in their last 10 games. They're 1-9. They gotta win at some point. They gotta win at some point. Trevor Lawrence has to hit an open receiver at some point. Like, you have Brian Thomas, you have Christian Kirk. Hit somebody in the hands, please. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a pretty close game, like 17-13, something like that. But I don't trust the Colts defense, and I trust Brian Thomas to carry Trevor Lawrence to the promised land. So, and also Gigsby is running back one. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah,
that is a sad fact.
Tank Bigsby don't move me either. But so yeah, I understand the Jags are 0-4 and all that, but I gotta go. I gotta roll with them. They have just a lot of weapons, and this Colts secondary is kind of decimated. They have like two guys that are decent, but they don't have Kenny Moore. They're decimated by injuries. They don't have DeForest Buckner. They don't have but most of their starters are not playing. So I'm definitely going with the Jags on this one.
Oh, just wait. Oh, just wait. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Early.
I'm going with the Colts. I think AR-15 will still be out this game, and if that's going to be the case, I'm going with Smoking Joe. Joe Flacco made that team like a whole
he's playing. He's playing.
Smoking Joe.
If AR-15 is playing, I'm definitely going with the Jaguars then. Yeah, I don't trust AR-15 in this moment.
No, either way.
I think he needs to sit behind Joe Flacco and learn how to play the game of football. So if we're not going with Joe Flacco, then I'm going with the Jaguars to win this game.
That's a horrible take, by the way.
Last in that division.
All right. Next, another divisional match.
There's a reason why you guys won your first game when he got hurt. I'm just saying.
No, it's a horrible take. You don't take a guy that only played 7 games and you just sit him. That's a bad development.
Well, you don't take a guy who's only played 20 games since high school and make him be your starting quarterback in the NFL from day one. You don't do that either.
So a guy that doesn't have a lot of
what did you do to piss off
a guy that doesn't have a lot of experience, you make him not have a lot of experience. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Hey man, I will say this though. You know how we crap on Will Levis, we crap on Bryce Young. If AR doesn't figure it out, the Golden Goose needs to get a little bit.
He's played less than them though, way less.
He's also way
that don't mean nothing to me when you're in the NFL.
And he's younger than both of them. Will Levis is like 25.
25? No, he's not. Is he?
He's close to 25.
24 probably.
Go fact check, bro. I'm pretty sure his birthday is like this year or some shit. He's 24 right now. He's about to be 25.
24, yeah.
24.
Oh no, he's 20. Will Levis is 25.
He's 25.
Interesting.
Well, AR looks 16 out there.
Hey man.
Well, he's close. Right. He's 22.
Let's move on to the next game. We got another in-division game. We got AFC East matchup: Dolphins at Patriots. Mike, early, start out.
At this point, I don't give a fuck who wins this game. Just because of how bad the Dolphins looked. And I kind of want Tua to quit the season, and I want to quit the season on Tua.
I'm sorry, Dolphins and who? I'm sorry.
Patriots. I think I'm gonna go with the Patriots defensively. I think they can win this game defensively. But I think the Patriots have figured out that they need to lose games, and they're throwing games now. So I might hit the Dolphins simply because I think the Patriots are throwing games at this point, and they want to be bad. So they can get a Travis Hunter or somebody in the top pick. But so I'll go with Dolphins this game to get a win. No, I want the Dolphins to lose. I'm going with the Patriots. I want the Patriots to win. Honestly, I don't want the Dolphins to win more games. So I'm going with the Patriots.
It's not who you want; it's who you think.
Yeah, Patriots. I think Patriots are better than
all right. Just go after the person in front of you goes. You guys know the order.
All right. Honestly, I don't care for this game. It's the most bootiest game I've ever heard of. I think it's the Patriots though. Just might be 2-0. I don't care. Whatever. Go ahead.
I am manifesting that the Dolphins get it together. Hopefully, Achane runs for like 300 yards. Hopefully, Tyreek Hill gets some screen passes and goes crazy.
Lonnie, who do you want? Travis Hunter?
It's either Travis Hunter or I want the Arizona wide receiver. One of those.
Okay. Travis Hunter. Give him
well, you got to have number one pick. You're not gonna pick a receiver, but I got you.
Yeah, we have a lot of holes. We need a lot.
That Arizona receiver is good, but also the receiver for San Jose State, that Nick Nash guy. Oh my God, he's really good.
So yeah, we need linemen. We need edge. We need pass rushers. We need receivers.
I'm definitely.
Hey, Lonnie, you guys have been good for the last 20 years. I don't care what you guys need. Mo, go ahead next. We need this. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, Mo.
It's definitely the Patriots. It's definitely gonna be the Patriots.
Dolphins look so bad.
I'm actually going to go with Dolphins. I do think we need to start getting out of the habit and saying, "Oh, the Patriots defense is going to be good." No, they're not. They're not. They haven't been good all year. Patriots defense.
They were good versus the Bengals, and they were good versus the.
That was a fraudulent game,
and they were good versus
the. They haven't been good all year.
We are not going to defend the Patriots. Get out of here. I don't care. I want them to stink.
Bro, they still
they haven't been good, and then we say a game like, "Oh, that doesn't count." That don't work like that.
I don't care. The Patriots defense is not good. I'm not surprised they're not good. Shout out Christian Gonzalez though.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
I will say this though. In this game, maybe Tyler Huntley starts figuring out the offense and all that stuff. And this might be the game. It might be the game, Lonnie. Drake May plays. And might be the game. So give me
we just lost our starting center. Please don't put him in. Please don't put him in. Because
you gotta play eventually.
Joe Milton.
You gotta play stop it. You gotta play eventually.
Remind saying Big Joe, Frankie Smoking Joe.
You gotta play eventually.
Go ahead, Mike.
This game is definitely
Joe
tricky.
Milton plays better than Will Levis.
I feel like there's a chance that Daniel gets it together in this game.
He's hurt, man. Come on, we can't keep Wise down. Good.
I feel like there's a chance McDaniel gets it together against a rookie coach. But honestly, I'm gonna have to go the Patriots. I feel like the Dolphins are in the worst position out of really any team right now. Skylar Thompson's horrible.
Absolutely.
And I don't think that Mike McDaniel can get it together. I don't think it's an indictment on him as a coach. I just think that Skylar Thompson sucks. And
Tyler Huntley doesn't know the playbook enough.
The last
I don't think either of them
went from Devon A-Chain,
but Huntley can run.
You went from losing by 30 and having Devon A-Chain.
No, I said Lonnie, he don't know
100+ yards from scrimmage to losing by 30 or whatever and having Devon A-Chain getting nothing. If you don't have Devon A-Chain working, you don't have anything. With Skylar Thompson.
And Morstead's still hurt. So next game.
No, Mike McDaniel, no, for sure not.
Next game.
We spent a little too much time
so
on
now
that one.
we got our 4 o'clock slots, ladies and gentlemen. We got another in-division matchups. A lot of in-division matchups this week. We got the Raiders at Denver, both 2-2.
2-2.
Same with the Chargers. So this could mean a lot for the AFC West. Michael, who you got?
Raiders at Denver. That is very tough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trust the Broncos on this one specifically, only because I've just been really impressed about how they've played the last 2 weeks, and if this defense can continue to play like it has the last 2 weeks, I see them being able to beat the Raiders convincingly, especially in the position that the Raiders are in, where Smith is already talking about other players when it comes to cutting and moving guys because of business decisions, let alone Devontae Adams. So I'm worried about the Raiders as I was at the beginning of the season.
I think you meant Pierce.
Okay.
Pierce, yeah. Sorry. I got Antoine Smith mixed up. I was watching the Patriots game last night. Yeah, Pierce. Yeah.
All right.
I got him mixed up with Antoine Smith.
My turn. I will go the Broncos. They do have a good defense, a top 10 defense. They have been carrying, and you just need Bo Nix to not be the choke artist or terrorist or whatever you want to call him. And the Raiders don't have a good defense, so give me the Broncos. Mo, you're up.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely going Denver. Denver is the call on this one. That's just that's plain and simple.
Okay.
Lonnie?
Yeah. The spread is Raiders 100 plus 126, Broncos minus 146. I got the Broncos. Devontae has a hamstring, so he's doubtful to play. And yeah, so that means Pat Surtain, the number 1 corner in the league, is gonna be on Jacoby Myers.
So that's enough.
So yeah, I got the Broncos.
Okay.
Actually, no, he should line up against Brock Bowers. Let's be for real. He's lining up against Brock Bowers.
Honestly, he probably will. If we're being completely honest.
He really might, because he's tall enough to do it. It's like 6'2".
Played in slot in Alabama, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, so he
Pat Surtain is not 6'2", 6'3". The hell are you talking about?
No, he is 6'2". He is
6'1", 6'2".
No, he's 6'2".
I think he's 6'1", isn't he?
No, he's 6'2".
Jesus Christ, nigga tall.
I mean, it's either way, it's like pretty much the same height.
Yeah, he's 6'2". Yeah, he's 6'2".
Range matters. Go ahead.
No, he's 5'11".
Brandon,
I'm looking at it right now. It says 6'2" right here.
What are you talking about? Like 5'11".
He's not my height, bro.
We are talking. What are we talking about? Brandon,
he's 5'11". Tell you
he's not 5'11".
One of y'all
He's
using
not 5'11", dude.
I'm using his American football player. He's 5'11". What are we talking about?
If I just type in Pat Surtain height, it says 6'2" right here.
Is that Pat Surtain the second?
Let me click on it. Yes.
No, there.
You're pissing me off having to Google it.
The second height.
Yeah, it's 6'2" on what's name, but I don't know. It's weird. All right.
Yeah,
he's definitely
6'2". Pissing me off because I already knew he was 6'2", bro. Go ahead.
Brandon, it's on you.
Make me have to Google that crap. Anyway,
put
so
some respect on PS2.
So I'm definitely going to Broncos on this one.
Oh, his dad was 5'11". Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah. You fucking. Anyway,
we all knew that.
So yeah, like the Raiders is just too dysfunctional. They got these trade rumors going. I don't see them winning this week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, crazy that we were talking about the Raiders winning the division.
That was we.
That was we, not us.
Not we. It was early Mo and
Early said they were going to win 12 games. That was him. Don't put that on me.
Big
Imagine putting your money on the Raiders. Or any organization.
Early, your turn.
I have the Raiders winning this game. The fuck are y'all talking about? So first and foremost, I need the Falcons to lose and the Raiders to win. I think they can beat the Broncos simply because I'm actually happy that Devontae Adams is out of there. Now we can implement this 2 tight end set with Mayer and Brock Bowers. I also like the pass rush. And one thing that's funny you guys don't know about the Broncos do have a good defense, but one thing they suffer against is the tight end. So I got Brock Bowers having a good game, and even if you put Patrick Surtain on Brock Bowers, I think Mike Mayer's this 2 tight end set opens up. Now you know who your number one is, which is now Brock Byers. Give a guy like Gardner Minshew the middle of the field where he can make it more simpler. I think that defense will get to Brock Bowers. And Bo Nix, and the Bo Nix getting some pressure on him against the quarterback. So I'll go with the Raiders.
Okay, early cooking a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that was cool.
All right, good analysis. All right, another in division 4:00 game, NFC West. Arizona Cardinals at San Francisco.
Oh God,
early. You can start it out.
Divisional game.
San Fran. Although I think it might be closer than we wanted to be. I think if San Fran jumps on them early, then they can blow them out. But if it's a close game, it can come down to the wire. But I'm gonna go San Fran. They need these wins right now. These are the ones they need to get. So I'm gonna go San Fran. I like Ward on Marvin Harrison Jr. He shut down Garrett Wilson in the second half.
What? Nah, let me try. All right, Brandon, go ahead.
I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. I think you can just do whatever you want to this Arizona Cardinals defense.
It's dirty sluts, huh?
Yep, you can do whatever you want to them.
Man,
whoa! I thought we were a cool family.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, so yeah, just they can, the San Fran can run the ball, they can pass on them. I think they just do what they want, and their defense. I mean, we know we got San Fran's defense. They can absolutely shut Kyler Murray down. So give me the San Francisco.
All right.
Yeah, this is my lock of the week. Cardinals are plus 295. 49ers are minus 370. So you'll probably get like 5 cents if you bet on them. But no, I feel like the 49ers got like way too many weapons for this already bad defense to handle.
Yeah.
Like, unless they plan on cloning Budda Baker like 5 times, I don't know what they're gonna do. And I'm calling now because it's the team's so bad. A Brandon Ayuk breakout game. I'm calling it.
Was this breakout going to be 60 yards and 1 touchdown?
Something. It's going to be something.
Hey, look.
He's got to put something on the ball.
If he puts up Drake London numbers, that'd be breakout for him.
Anyway, that's true.
So that's the bar now? I thought you were telling me he
was
top 10.
That
was top 10.
That's true, because Brandon Ayuk can't even get Drake London numbers, so that's true.
Oh.
It's crazy how the tides have turned.
Fellas, but nice try. But this is a divisional game. I understand. Yes.
I don't care nothing about that.
Arizona does not have a secondary. They don't have much, and I understand all that. But it's a divisional game. I'm going with the Cardinals.
No, you're insane.
You out your mind.
Hey, if he gets it right, then
your delusion,
he's gonna be a
I
genius.
appreciate it because sometimes he might be right one of these times. He might be right.
No,
the Joker gonna be in Peter's Friday.
There is no other person in the world that hates
that movie.
Stinks
More than Mo. That movie stinks.
Mo
hates.
Have you watched the Joker too?
Yeah, I have. I've watched Joker 1, and it was all which I appreciate.
I said you hate Brandon, but I'm about to help you out here. So
they need to bring that Joker on.
I'm not actually coming at
Batman.
No, they don't.
Just let me get my take off first.
I don't like any of that stuff, to be honest. But all right, next. No, it's my turn. San Francisco.
And then it's my turn after that.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless.
Stop it. San Francisco.
Why would you say that?
San Francisco is going to win this game. And if Brandon Ayuk still can't break out, oh my God, Brandon Ayuk. Oh my goodness.
They might look
that contract to be null and void.
They might trade him to the Chiefs.
This is like
that contract to be null and void.
This is like wifing a girl that can't cook and can't clean, bro. That's what Brandon Ayuk is right now. You paying him all that daggone money. He's just not doing anything for you.
Yeah, can I say
it's not like he's not healthy or anything.
Yeah,
it's not like it's a new offense. He's just playing bad. Like he's just not playing.
He's just not there. It's like,
no, I'm gonna have to put my foot down here. Number one, I think that this game is tricky because I'm still afraid. Number one, primarily of Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon's still a good defensive coach. He can create good defensive game plans. I've seen him do it, but I still believe that the Niners will win this game. But I'm on the same exact wavelength as Riddell. If Brandon Ayuk doesn't show up, APB put out for him, and then we will actually have a conversation about Brandon Ayuk that Mo and Hefe wanted to have earlier in the season that I crashed out about. We will actually have that discussion within the next 2 weeks if he doesn't have a breakout game.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
because it's getting serious now. I told you, Mo, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we could have a discussion, but I wasn't doing it that early. Now, it's because it hasn't looked good at all.
I just want to plant this seed real quick. It's about to happen one time in your 6 weeks, if it does.
So you think it's going to come up though?
To do so.
You think it's going to happen this week?
What's the next game?
Next game, and I just threw a pick 6 at the 5-yard line. I'm
You're not good, dude. You're
NCAA or Madden?
Madden. I'm playing someone right now.
Oh, you suck. Go ahead.
You suck at Madden.
I'll beat you early. Anyway, let's go to the next game. Another 4:00 game. We have the New York Giants playing the Seattle Seahawks at Seattle.
Riddell.
I'll go first since I'm
Woolen, Witherspoon on Neighbors.
I don't care who is on Malik Neighbors.
You don't want that 6'4", 4'2" demon on him. Don't do that to yourself. You don't want that. Ask him what Amon St. Brown did. No, you don't want that.
Nah, I think Neighbors cooks him. I think
Neighbors is cooking any cornerback in the NFL.
All right.
Stop it, bro.
All right.
You know that's not true.
All right, so
we'll see.
My only concern for this game is obviously Neighbors is coming off a concussion, so I don't know if he's going to play. So if he doesn't play, Seattle's winning, obviously.
He might not. If he got a concussion, then you're guaranteed that.
But it was like 13. It was like 10 days. So
well, he probably won't play. He
might play.
He's definitely not playing.
Also,
I don't think he get over 75 yards though. Matter of fact, I don't got to get over 50 yards.
I would bet if he plays, I'll make that bet. I'll make that bet right
nothing.
now.
I already got to pay you guys.
All right,
bet nothing.
All right.
Let's not play bet then.
Okay.
No more bets.
Seattle does have a really good home field advantage, which is I'm a little bit concerned about. But when in doubt, we just rolling with the punt. If Neighbors plays, this is my upset of the week. If he doesn't play,
we're rolling with the dude that may not even play, but whatever.
If he doesn't play, then I got Seattle. But if he does play, give me the New York Giants.
I don't have the run game Detroit has, and if you see how good Gino looked last game, he can carve y'all up. Honestly, who can cover DK? Because we watch Deontay Banks get his muffin burnt by CeeDee Lamb. DK go strong on that nigga, man.
DK does not have the
Banks doesn't have to worry about the route tree from DK. He's got to be there.
Right, I got you. You're right.
DK could have run that route though that CD did when he threw down.
DK gets 100 yards anyway.
But wait,
a measly 100 yards when he's an athletic demon.
Well, if he averages 100 yards a game, Brandon. So if he keeps 100 yards, he's gonna have 1,700 by the end of the season.
He ain't gonna have 1,700 yards because he's mid.
If Neighbors plays upset of the week, give me Giants.
You're pissing me off. He's supposed to be Calvin. He's never Calvin. You're pissing me off. Go ahead.
Yeah, as fraudulent as Seattle is, I have to go Seattle here. I just think that their defense is stout enough to be able to shut down the New York. And I think this is the point of the season where New York starts to become the real New York Giants that we've come to know and love the last 3 or 4 years, where they start losing. The Dallas game kind of set them on the track of what they're going to be. And I just primarily feel like away against Seattle, it's going to be very tough for that offense to move, even with Malik Neighbors in the game. I still think Malik Neighbors is going to have a good season, but overall, I think the Giants.
Rice, Poppy, JT is not better than Saquon.
That's it.
Or Derrick Henry.
Give me
right now, Saquon, Derrick Henry, and then you name whoever you want after that as far as running backs in the league this year.
Now you could.
I'm gonna lie. By week 7, if Derrick Henry keep doing what he's doing, he could be number 1 back by the end of the year.
Wait, did I go? Was I supposed to go?
Go ahead, Lonnie.
Yeah.
No,
I got Seattle.
I got the Seahawks.
No, it's Mo's turn.
Go ahead, Mo.
Look. Don't let me bust your ball. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be Seattle. Seattle's gonna pull this dub out.
Yeah.
I don't even care for DK Metcalf or Geno Smith. But Seattle's gonna bust New York's ass.
I don't care for your beard, Mo. Shut up, Lonnie. Go ahead.
No, I'm going Seahawks, especially if Neighbors doesn't play. And also, I never want to hear DK is like Megatron, because I saw a video literally yesterday of DK beating Megatron, and that boy is way taller and way bigger while retired.
That picture you sent was
DK
crazy.
Small.
No, that was my picture. He
made DK small.
Calvin Johnson looked like he was punking him, dude.
Yeah,
Calvin Johnson's face looked crazy.
I was like,
which wasn't happening.
Lonnie, save something for me. I want to go in on his ass too. Say something for me. Good.
No, but DK is playing good.
Come on, don't do this. Make this last forever, please.
No, he's playing good. So go ahead, Brandon.
I'm definitely going Seattle on this one, man. I think they're too much for the Giants defense.
You like Calvin's son, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, K-Walk. I think K-Walk is gonna have a great game. I mean, he is looking phenomenal all season. I think DK is gonna have a good game by his standards because he will never be Julio Jones or Calvin Johnson. He will never have that domination, even though he should because he has a great athletic.
Julio Jones is so much better.
Anyway,
he's so much better.
But yeah, I think
so much better. To let that be known, because we have a Julio hater in the building.
How mid he is. Go ahead, Earl.
I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. I want DK to have a good game. Megatron was 6'5", 6'6". So I'm going with DK to have a 100-yard game or better. And I think the Seattle beat them. I think it might be a shootout though, because I think it could go either way. It all depends on Danny Jones' ball play. He can make this an upset, but I got Seattle winning this game offensively.
Depends on Neighbors, to be for real. If Neighbors plays, okay. If Neighbors don't play, it's automatic L.
Nah, he won't do it. You ain't getting concussed one game and playing the very next game, man.
It was a Thursday night game, so he's like 10 days to recovery.
Yeah,
Neighbors is the future of your franchise. I ain't risking it. You said You spend a week just cause.
Yeah. Why? Just so we can win Rookie of the Year when there's a quarterback that's playing ridiculous.
Niggas had to cover.
If Jaden Daniels continues to play like this, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Malik Neighbors could have the greatest rookie wide receiver regular season of all time.
Well, he's gonna have that to win if Jaden Daniels continues to play like this.
No,
because you know that you're gonna want to give it to a quarterback. I'm not arguing who's better. I'm saying who's gonna win the Rookie of the Year. There's no point.
Come on.
The Commanders part of the schedule. I was even kick.
Randy Moss was 1,400 yards and 17 touchdowns rookie year. Shut up, Renell, please.
Neighbors could do that. Anyway,
that is crazy.
Not anymore, Rodell. Not anymore.
He has an extra game. He does have an extra game early.
Let's go to the next one. We got Green Bay at Los Angeles to play the Rams. Early, you can start it.
Green Bay. Jordan Love's back and looked absolutely amazing. He had to get his foot in, and then he started to go crazy.
4 picks. He didn't look amazing.
He had 3 picks, and again, he had to get his footing back.
Sorry, 3 picks. All right, yeah, but
and once he got once he got his footing back, he went crazy. So yeah, I'm going with the one and only Jordan Love to beat the Rams by a good amount too. I think that Packers defense, although they suffered versus the Vikings are really good. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a blowout. Actually, 14 points or better.
Brandon,
I'm taking the Green Bay too. I think Jordan Love looks a little better than he did last week. Yeah, I just got the Packers all the way. Better game.
And I forgot the spread for the Giants-Seahawks game. The Giants were plus 225, Seahawks minus 275. For this game, Packers minus 168, Rams plus 142. I'm going with the Packers. Rams don't got a secondary. No Puka.
My boy JJ gonna have a hell of a game this game.
So yeah. Go ahead, Bo.
Well, I'm definitely going with the Packers. Anything else is just crazy.
Mullet's high.
100% Packers.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go Packers as well. I mean, the Rams are just too injured right now.
Yeah.
The best quarterback in the NFC can only do so much. So
yeah,
it's tough out there. But Jordan Love just got a really good team, and that's Packers gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like at this point, you can't put Matt Stafford in with that much talent and expect to win against a team with 2, damn near elite defenders in what's his name, Kenny Clark and I can't remember the other dudes.
Rashawn Gary.
Yes, those 2 guys are elite, and they've honestly
is Puka or golf? Is Puka or Cup?
No, Puka's still on IR, I think.
And Cup on IR.
Also hurt. Yes.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that Jair got to check treadmill?
Like Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark have been spearheading this defense, and they've been leading this defense the entire year. And that's really why they've been able to win games. Like, I love Malik Willis, but the fact that defense and obviously Jair Alexander as well. The Packers defense is definitely top 10 in the league because of those three players.
Xavier McKinney, you got Preston Smith, you got
you got so many.
You got Jair Alexander.
They've all played together for years.
It's gonna be a problem.
They've all played together for a long period of time. Very solid.
All right. Next game, let's start with Mike. Cowboys and the Steelers, Sunday night.
Oh man,
at Pittsburgh, by the way.
Wait, Cowboys at Steelers?
Yeah, at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Steelers here. I'm not gonna be biased. You're gonna tell me that I don't have a backbone, but I have a backbone for picking the Steelers, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you watch the games that the Cowboys
Brady, you son of a bitch! Hey, Brady, you son of a bitch!
What?
No, what? Shit, Brady.
What happened?
I already had them on the other joint. You know the other joint we played against. And I forgot to do it the other joint too.
Brandon,
Brandon.
What are you guys talking about?
On the open field fantasy team, you just added the Packers defense.
So when you don't have the Packers defense in the morning, you'll know why.
Oh, we doing that? You can do
that. No. Can I
say? Corruption. No, you can't do that. That's
I could, but I won't do it.
I know people are going to say I don't have a backbone.
Go over from the camera. Go do that.
The other one. I already had him yesterday.
Whatever. You weren't thinking about it either. But don't worry about it. Okay. God bless you.
Let Michael finish.
I know people are going to say I don't have a backbone, but I'm taking the Steelers. I think, like the Cowboys, they haven't really necessarily played well this season besides the first game, which was kind of just an anomaly, honestly. And you're going to say I don't have a backbone. I don't understand how. How can I predict the Dallas offense, especially Mike McCarthy and the scheme, to figure it out against the Steelers, who have a top 3 defense in this league? They have J.J. Watt. The rookies looked good against Myles Garrett, but they haven't looked good since on the offensive line. There's a lot of things. And people, you guys are talking about them not making the playoffs, but you're acting like that they're going to come in and win this game. If they win this game, then it changes the complete direction of their season. So for me, I'm not saying that they're out of it, but I think that they lose. Because I think that Pittsburgh is just going to out physical them, dude. They have defensively, Dallas could do very well, but offensively, dude, it's going to be super tough.
I think Pittsburgh going to be angry too from that coach loss. They're supposed to be 4-0. Pittsburgh going to be angry.
Like they're just going to out physical us, I'm afraid, on when it comes to the offensive side of the ball.
Brandon, I think shit for that.
Yeah. Hold on. So my pick is I got to pick between 2 fraudulent teams, and I got to pick which one's less fraudulent. And considering DeMarcus Lawrence is going to be out, I don't know what's going on with Micah right now. Give me Pittsburgh. Yeah, give me Pittsburgh.
That's interesting from you, though.
No, Micah out too. Micah and
oh yeah, definitely give me Pittsburgh if Micah's out. Oh,
they're both not playing.
They're both not playing.
Yeah, that's close.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all think that with Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, this would have been a winnable game for Dallas?
I still feel like they could lose. No, I feel like they could lose because the Cowboys defense
is but horrible. It's winnable. It's winnable though.
True, but the Cowboys defense is horrible against the read option. Horrible. But Justin Fields will be able to take advantage of that.
Offense, how can they win that game? If they barely have any time on that offense, he's going to be getting rushed. Dak is going to be getting rushed every chance he gets his hands on the ball.
How many more games we got left, by the way?
And they got
we got one more.
And they got Trayvon Diggs questionable right now.
We got like 11 games left.
And Trayvon Diggs questionable.
So do we all got the Steelers? I'm about to ask that.
Yeah.
No, I actually have the Cowboys winning the game.
Explain.
Oh, so I understand that I understand that this team is not as good as they have been at recent, but they still do have Dak and CD, and they can put up a lot of points.
Sucks for what you just did.
I just don't see the Steelers like being able to replicate that. They have absolutely no run game. I understand the Cowboys don't have a run game either, but their passing game is elite, even if they're just spamming CD the whole night. But Yeah, I just don't see. I mean, Justin Fields is playing well. He's playing very well, but I don't think he can like match the high scoring ability of the Cowboys. So I just got the Cowboys winning that.
Fair enough. All right, last game of the docket. We got New Orleans Saints play Kansas City Chiefs for Monday Night Football. This is my lock of the week. I'll just make this clear. Chiefs are winning. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Wait, Saints versus Chiefs? That's what we said?
Yep, Saints at Kansas City.
You have to go first on that one, huh, Rod?
Yeah, just got. I not much to say. Chiefs are winning.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think the things that the Saints do well is what the Chiefs are going to be able to take away in this game. I think that they actually are going to be able to take away Kamara. If they take away Kamara,
he ain't running. He's not happening.
The Saints, and he might not be able to pass either because the Chiefs have good linebackers. They have fast linebackers still that are good at snuffing those plays out. Nick Bolton is still playing at a pretty high level.
Playing out of his mind.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I think I honestly believe I'm going to stick with my guns at the beginning of the season. I think the Saints are becoming who I thought they were, and I think that their offense is going to take a hit a little bit. I think Kamara's going to be like a top 10 back probably in the league still, but I think that the other problems on this team are going to continue to arise. But I still think it's going to be close, and I still think that their defense is good. I just worried about their offense.
Go ahead, Mo.
Well, guys, come on, man. You know, I understand. We took our L's and took our falls, but it's not. It's unacceptable, and we'll be better from it. I think this.
Brandon is a hoe. All right, go ahead.
We could come back. We could come back this week. I'm not what I'm betting on.
Bijan's a cheat code.
Listen. I'm betting on this is going to be my lock of the week. Okay, that the Saints are going to come back against the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is going to be the game. This is going to be the game that Derek Carr gets it back right again.
Yeah, Mo, go all in. Push all the chips to the table. Yeah, Mo.
New Orleans will be back at the top, and I'm matter of fact, I'm calling us putting up about 30.
Oh, okay.
30. Oh my God! Okay. He went all in. He pushed his whole chips on the table.
With his chest.
I respect it. I respect
it on your head.
I respect it.
Now, with that said, I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. I think Trent McDuffie's gonna put Olave in hell. And I think. I actually do think it's going to be a pretty close game. I think Mahomes, with the lack of weapons, I think he's gonna struggle a little bit. I think it's probably going to be like maybe by a touchdown, maybe by field goal, something like that. It's going to be a closer game than people think. But I still got the Chiefs.
So I got the Chiefs winning this game. Their defense is just going to take over. I don't think Trent's going to be checking Olave. He's going to be checking Rashee Shaheed. And oh my goodness, when I say that boy ain't going to catch a ball, it's going to be vicious, man. You're going to have to take the night off, buddy. It's going to be a long
clock
day.
out. Clock out for me, buddy.
I'm telling you right now, Trent McDuffie is going to duff that man. It is going to be crazy. So I'm going to tell you right now, just be ready for Rashee Shaheed.
McDuffie is duffing.
They're not going to call his name once. I got the Chiefs winning this game. I'm sorry. I do.
Nah.
Damn, that's not what Mo wanted to hear.
All right. Early, who you got?
You guys are very adorable. My upset of the week. I am taking the Saints to beat the early. The slow tight end. Kansas City Chiefs. This is my upset of the week. This has been my upset of the week this whole time. I'm so happy this last game. Honestly, this is my upset of the week. I had the Saints beating the Chiefs. I think this will be the first time they realize you can't just win it to win it. I think the Saints win this game by a touchdown. Actually, I watched you last week versus the Steelers. The Saints defense is going to roar. So the only way Kansas City Chiefs defense is going to win is by actually on a defensive end. And the Kansas City Chiefs are one of the worst teams to get turnovers. So yeah, I'm going with the New Orleans Saints to win this game.
Most desperate, man.
Not only is Calvin, very funny. Not only is Alvin Kamara a good running back out running the ball, he's also a great receiver too. Mismatch heaven. I'm going with the Saints to win this game and get back on track.
We will see. We will see.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our Week 4 Open Field predictions. And Lonnie wanted to show everybody this.
Hold on, Riddell. The second photos, can you show those first, and then we'll end with.
I only got one photo, so
I sent you 2.
I only got this one.
Okay.
I'm not. Hey, come on, man. We done with this. Come on, bro.
No,
this isn't
the one's under that. The one's under that. That's that one's.
I'm about to say it's 2 weeks in a row to 11 stuff, man. We get it. You're being petty.
It's just funny. But the
these ones just came in.
Yeah. So, well, before you show them, so I've been wondering what's been going on with DJ Moore, because it can't just all be Caleb. Like it doesn't make sense.
No, it's all Caleb because DJ Moore had a wide open.
Hold on, guys. So I happened to come upon something, because remember they have a new OC, even though it's like the same play call and all that. So can you show the photos?
Yeah, I saw this as well.
Yeah, so this is the bottom is his route tree last year. This is his route tree this year with the new OC.
Yep.
You see how simplistic that looks?
Didn't I tell y'all on those route combinations were weird? Didn't I say that?
This is JSN's route tree with that OC from last year, and this is his route tree now.
Oh, because JSN be getting big.
Yeah, but Caleb is not the problem here. It's the OC. It's the play calling. Because what kind of route trees? What kind of simplistic route trees are that?
Now, but Lonnie, help you understand something. He is a rookie quarterback.
You literally just missed everything I just said.
We're not even saying that DJ Moore is bad, bro. We're saying that the offensive coordinator.
I think he's saying that giving him a complicated route tree might mess with Caleb Williams.
I'm saying
you were the number one overall
pick that was with Seattle. That was the route tree that JSN, because JSN said publicly, he's like, he said the play calling was the problem last year. That's what he said publicly.
Nah, they're cooking now. Offense.
Yeah, and they're cooking now.
Wrong with that Saints offense.
Yeah, they're cooking now. But he said last year,
stay open.
He said the play calling was the issue, and we saw his play call. We saw his route tree from last year compared to now, and now that guy's on the Bears, we see DJ Moore's route tree compared from last year compared to now. Vastly different. And
called JSN his little brother because they both got Smith last name.
Well, I think it's because last year they had less options on the field. The fact that they brought in those other two, they can't it just makes it to where he has less space to operate because he has to give other players the opportunity.
So Lonnie, let me put you on the solo screen, Lonnie. So if we can clearly see that JSN says the play call was bad last year and DK still had 1,100 yards and DK's been killing this year, could it be, like I said before, because of the play caller and someone's actually been able to route DK up? Is that why he's been so successful, getting damn near 100 yards a game?
Oh, no, DK's definitely improved. But also last year, we definitely saw him crash out over and over again with his anger issues. How many times did we see him he's
been going to anger management?
He's been in anger management. That hasn't been helping.
Anger management
for the last few years. He was still body checking.
I mean, DK is not running all those routes anyway, so don't. Hey, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is another great episode of Open Field. Any final words? Any final things that we're going to get off our chest?
Oh, I never said my upset of the week. I got the Cowboys, even though I don't expect. I just had to choose a team. Because I kind of feel like the Steelers are going to win, but I'm just going to say Cowboys because I can't really think of
actually, yeah. Let's go around the room. Lock of the week, ups of the week, so we know what games we're eyeing the most. Start off with
please look at the games. Let's push through this.
Okay, well, upset of the week.
Go ahead, Michael. You start.
That was a Vegas official upset, so I'm going the Bucks. And I don't care if it's not. It's a Vegas official.
You don't have to explain it, Mike. Go ahead. Who's your
my lock? Well, who was San Francisco playing? Oh yeah, Arizona. I can't remember most of them, but yeah, I'll just go. Yeah, San Francisco. I'll take San Francisco over Arizona.
Hey, and the Jags ain't the Jags upset?
Yeah,
Jags are favorite.
They're favorite.
I need you all to lock in. These are not good upsets. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway.
It's a Vegas certified upset. It's a great upset. What do you mean?
Giants are upsetting the Seahawks, as long as Malik Neighbors plays. Or of course the Jets upsetting the Vikings. And then the lock of the week is the Chiefs beating the Saints.
So. Next.
Oh wait, no, I actually did have the Jets. No, I'm switching because I had the Jets. So I'm going Jets.
Everybody, here's this except for Rodell. My lock will be the Saints beating the Chiefs. Thank you.
Damn, the lock will be disgraceful. What's your upset? Is your upset your lock?
That is borderline delusional, bro. Borderline delusional.
You can listen. Y'all have y'all locks. You have your upsets.
Always the first time in history where a nigga picked his upset and his lock to be the same game. Shout out to Mo, man. Who you got, Lonnie?
Mo, you ain't got to explain. Go ahead.
My lock is the 49ers beating the Cardinals, and my upset is unfortunately the Cowboys beating the Steelers.
Go ahead, Bubby.
I have no faith in the Cowboys in this game, though.
All right, lock of the week, Jags beating Colts, and upset of the week is the Cowboys beating the
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers. That's what they're playing. I forgot.
Yeah, right. You guys talk about your jabronis. Lock of the week.
Last time you got your lock was the Cowboys. You lost, B. By the way, that's why.
Lock of the week. Packers over the Rams. I was gonna say Commanders over Browns, but the Packers definitely gonna beat the shot of Rams. And then Coach, I told you about upset. Saints over the Chiefs. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go, Saints. Yeah.
All right. Well, with that said, that is all we got for today's episode. We will be back. I'll be here for the Thursday.
Shout out everybody for coming through. Shout out Isaiah. Well, not Isaiah, but shout out Prodigy for the super chat. Shout out Michael Baldino for showing up. Shout out Riddell. Shout out Mo. Shout out Heavy being here earlier. Hope he's safe. He had a little situation going on. Shout out Lonnie, aka Final Bar. Shout out my man B. Shout out me, and shout out the fans in the chat. Appreciate you guys for showing up, showing out. Altor, shout out Altor, his Michael Baldino beat. This could be a legendary beat for the rest of the year. As always,
that dude really hates me, bro. That dude hates me. Baldino, more like hate to be him. I'd hate to be him. That's what I did.
When you watch football, you know where to get it. Everybody who comes here from the other place, we appreciate y'all. Just keep supporting us, and we're gonna keep giving y'all what y'all need as far as football content. Yeah, man, and we out this month. Baldino Hope.